Hello, everyone, and welcome to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies will be taking on themselves in the Gauntlet of games. My name is Ben,
My name's Caleb.
and before we hop into that, we're going to be getting right into the weekly schedule because we're going to be trying to get the show on the road here a bit. So,
Absolutely.
what's going on today?
Today we are having MTU versus MTU in a Valorant showdown. Some teams have been shuffled up to kind of have a little bracket throughout the whole program.
Yeah, and we'll hop into that bracket in just a moment. But as for next week, on Monday, our League of Legends team will be going up against California State University San Bernardino. And on Wednesday, our Overwatch 2 team will be going up against Savannah College of Art and Design. So congrats to those teams for making it to playoffs. But as for tonight, let's check out the bracket. So, as we can see here, we'll be hopping into a roster for that. So, up here we have the Waddle Dee Warriors, the 6th seed, the underdog of the story, you might say.
Absolutely. Coming
As
in, you've got Ethan Bozo from the Smash team and his teammate Jake Curbcake. The solo Valorant player on the team is Mason Wilterink, Sting. Coach Isbell is going to be taking a stand, Pew/Pew, and Kent, the captain of the League of Legends team Crafinator, to round out the cast.
Now, your teammates with both of our Smash Ultimate players here, how do you think their chances fare here?
Well, I know Jake's done some practice this week, so I'm expecting a good showing from him. Ethan, I believe, just installed the game as we spoke a few minutes ago, so we'll have to see how that goes. And then I couldn't tell you for Coach, but I'm sure he has some knowledge.
Yeah, I'm interested. He's a bit of a wild card here, and then we obviously have Kent Rafey. He may have touched Valorant a little bit since he's already in like the Riot Games sphere, but I'm pretty sure he's more of a League of Legends player. And then of course we have Mason Sting as our Valorant player for the team. But they are in 6th seed. We are going to be taking a look at the 3rd seed, the Herd, which you are on that team.
Absolutely.
But you're also the sub today.
I am the sub today. I am notably very bad at first-person shooters, but it looks like we've got a very strong roster here. We've got the captain of the Valorant team, Henry Cordiop. We've got Elias Darunia from the Overwatch 2 team, along with Brendan Suski. Daniel Danes, Pine Reef from the COD team, and Braden Tebow, Adala from Rocket League.
Now, I'm looking at this team here, and I'm like, okay, Valorant. Our captain, Cordiop, is extremely good at Valorant. So he's definitely going to be one of the pivotal members in this match here.
Absolutely, and I think if you've got like one of those brilliant tactical minds, you can really like make something out of people who even aren't that experienced. Just kind of like make the calls and kind of call the shots.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And then, of course, we also have 2 Overwatch players, and Overwatch is a bit faster paced than Valorant, so they may be a little bit off. But we also have Pinery, Call of Duty, also a bit of a faster game, but he may he may fare a little bit better in Valorant. So I'm really excited to see the showing from all of them. And that is just our 3rd seed, so it makes you wonder what our 2nd and 1st seed team look like.
Probably
I guess we'll,
more Valorant players.
Probably more Valorant players, yeah. So we will be hopping into those later on, assuming they make it that far and we're streaming those games.
Anything you're looking forward to seeing in the match coming up?
I am excited to see some great gameplay from both sides. I mean, Henry is obviously, he's the captain of the Valorant team for a reason. But I'm a bit curious to see if Mason can kind of match him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think a lot of these. I couldn't tell you, but I don't know if a lot of these players have really had that experience of like fighting against somebody they've like play with so often and kind of like knowing what the other team has like going on in their head.
Yeah, I think that adds like a really interesting dynamic where it's like, how well do you know your teammates? Do you know them well enough to beat them? Because it's like, if my pal Oakley is always going high on Lucina, maybe he goes for a reckless play in Valorant. Maybe he's just that kind of person.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, I won't be able to give any unbiased comms tonight as I am on the Herd team and will be rooting for a Team 3 victory. But
yeah, unfortunately, I'm not on any team here. They couldn't handle me if I was, honestly. I mean, I'm decent at pretty much all of these games, except for maybe Rocket League. And they just couldn't handle that kind of energy, which is why I am still up here.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not because I'm bad. Yeah. So it does look like we will be getting into things pretty shortly here.
Yep.
But
And
man, Valorant. We do not know the stage yet, I believe.
I see. Can you give me a quick rundown of what's happening? I know score goes up to 13, and there's an
Yes,
attacking
indeed.
team and a defending team. That's about the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah, so this is going to be a best of three format here, a single elimination bracket like you saw earlier. In Valorant, each game is going to be a series of 25 rounds, up to 25 rounds. It is the first to 13. Unless if we get into overtime, then you need to win by two.
Win by two if it gets to like a tie.
Like tennis.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
So basically, yeah. So one team will start on defense, the other on offense, and then after about 12 rounds, they'll switch. And then, if it goes to overtime, they switch every round. So you have to win one round on defense and then one round on offense to actually take it.
Gotcha.
And that kind of helps too, because there are some maps here, like Haven, which is apparently where we're going, which is very defender heavy, I believe.
See.
And so if you're on defense, it's probably a lot easier to win, and if you're on offense, it's a lot easier to lose.
I see.
But if you're swapping back and forth, it kind of limits the amount that the map choice will matter that much. But it does look like we should be hopping in any moment here into Valorant.
Gonna be exciting. It's gonna be...
like we said, Haven, it is going to be the Herd versus the Waddle D Warriors. And, honestly, the person I want to see the most is Travis, our coach Travis. Like, I want to know how good he is at Valorant. Because he has, in Smash Ultimate, he's like, oh, I'm atrocious. I'm so bad. It's a lie. He is decent.
He's all right.
Okay. He would destroy any casual player, I am convinced. I actually had to start sweating against him. I had to pull out the main Pyramithra against his Kazuya. And it was, I would have won 10 out of 10 times. But I couldn't just roll him on Isabel. Yeah. But, hey, enough of Smash Ultimate. Let's get into Valorant.
So by phase, I imagine you use some amount of money that you get from performing well to get stronger or something?
Yes. So at the beginning of the match, this is called the pistol round because everyone can only afford pistols. You earn money by winning. If you survive until the end of the round, you get to keep your guns. You can also buy equipment with your money. You can buy your utilities. Like, for example, there are some characters in this game who have like smokes, who have, like walls that can block line of sight. Reyna here can heal herself and throw out these eyes that like deny vision. You can see Reyna throwing out one right there. We do see them pushing pretty heavily onto A site. That is going to be the Waddle Dee Warriors on defense with the Herd on offense. And they have already planted the spike onto A site.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is going by quite quickly.
Oh.
We do see it is now a 2-on-2.
2-on-2.
Adola coming around on the flank. Not able to secure that kill, unfortunate. Darunia is going to get taken, and that is going to be a defuse for the Waddle Dee Warriors. So, yeah, that is a very strong start.
Strong start for the defenders.
Is Travis the person with the... Is that Korean? Damn, okay. Wait, hold on a second. Let's pull up the scoreboard. Let's pull up the scoreboard. Like, let's see. How well did...
No, he actually just owned them.
Okay.
Coach just did take 3 kills.
Well, no, that's Shupra. Shupra
no,
is,
right.
Yeah, Thunder Mavis is likely coach then.
Okay, Shupra.
Okay, so Shupra is kind of dominating. I don't remember Shupra's main game off the top of my head at the moment.
I think it was Overwatch.
Was it Overwatch? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see an Overwatch player doing well here. That is going to be a quick couple of kills. Curbcake taking down Darunia, followed by QWERTY taking down Curbcake. Let's see. That is going to be Adola picking up a 2K onto Big Bumbling Bozo. Wow. We do see a bit of a little bit of a coming into mid from our coach here, and that is going to be a nice couple of shots taking down Pioneery. that is quite the achievement, taking down one of our COD players. I mean, he was blinded at the time, but that blind did go down. And, you know, ooh, beautiful from Cordiop. You can just see the Valorant difference. He knew
Oh,
exactly where he was. Cursor just moved right onto head, click,
boom.
dead.
Point and click. That is what they say.
Yeah, so that would make red team the herd, which means that unfortunately we do have the names in the top right wrong. If we could flip those, that would be great. Thank you. Apologies for that. That should be fixed in just a moment. There we are.
There we are.
So, yes.
So
now,
that's a 1-1 round count.
yes.
Since...
So Waddle Dee Warriors did end up taking that first round, I believe, followed by the herd taking the next round. Yes, yes, that sounds right because Henry got that beautiful 2K. So we do see Travis running right down A long. Oh, okay, that is going to be a blind coming down. He is peeking 3 people, and that is going to be a quick couple of kills there. Pinery is watching that A short. I guess we'll see if anything comes down here. We do see 3 of the the herd pushing down A long. Pinery picking up a sneaky little kill behind on Big Bumbling Bozo. That's going to be another kill dropping onto Curb Cake.
And
then that is going to be another kill dropping onto Shupra. That is a flawless. Yeah, I think the main thing that happened here is like, yeah, Cordiop did kind of go a little crazy.
Absolutely. And it feels like once your team's strong player goes down, that might just be curtains for that round.
Yeah, and we do see 3 Vandals on the side of the herd.
Vandals.
Vandal is the best gun, and it's the most standard gun in the game. It's what you'll see when you're doing like a full buy. It's essentially like the AK from CS2, where it'll one tap to the head. A little bit slower than its assault rifle brother that has 30 bullets instead of 25. That gun shoots a little bit faster, I believe, but does not do that one tap to the head. So generally in the highest levels of competitive, you're going to be seeing the operator, which is the long range sniper rifle, and then you'll be seeing Vandals on those full buy rounds.
Gotcha.
But we do see a bit of a mid presence from the herd here, sneaking onto B site, trying to find a way in. That is going to be a quick kill onto Cupcake and Big Bumbling Bozo. Supra is going to take down Adola there with a wall bang with his Vandal. Cordiop is going to pick up a kill onto Supra. That's going to be Darunia taking down Craftinator, and that is very quickly going to become a 1v4.
1v4 with only Coach left on the field.
And Coach is picking up a kill onto Darunia. Beautiful. Is not going to be able to pick up the kill onto Susky. That is unfortunate. Yeah, that was like I wouldn't have expected that angle to be taken, but that was very, very sneaky from Susky.
Ooh. Gotcha.
So it is now 1-3. Waddle Dee Warriors a little bit down. That may have been a buy round for them. They're trying to like conserve their economy a little bit because they're kind of getting a little rolled. We do see Coach picking up the Judge, my goat.
The Judge.
The Judge is a automatic shotgun.
Ooh.
Yep. Bam, 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 bam. It's not great at long range.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But it is a little bit of a short range monster, and we do see him heading into A short. Oh, hiding just at the corner of A short, hoping to pick up a little sneaky kill there with quite a bit of damage. You see Cordiop coming down there, and the Coach is not able to secure the kill there. Cordiop just a little bit too fast on the draw with that Vandal. Which, I mean, that's probably what you would expect. Craftinator, unfortunately, going to be taken by that blind Cordiop, sneaking right onto this point. Checking his angles. We do see a bit of a 1v1 here against Shupra, and Shupra is able to take down Cordiop. Incredible, absolutely massive for the Waddle Dee Warriors.
Could be something, but it does look like
this is a little bit scary for the Waddle Dee Warriors here, because that was only 1 kill. Shupra just... that is going to be a second kill coming down onto Adola before Darunia is able to finish off Shupra. Now, that may look bad, but
it is bad.
Yes, but it could have been worse because we did see that Shupra was able to pick up 2 kills onto the herd, which means that they'll need to buy new guns. Their economy will be a little bit worse.
When you die, you lose your stuff?
Yeah, when you die, you lose your stuff. You need to buy more stuff, which is why like even getting kills when you're not going to win the round can still be good.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they'll need to buy some new equipment.
I see. Gotcha.
Yep, so and more money for your team when you get kills, I'm being told, which that also sounds right. So we do see Pinery sitting on the operator here. I didn't quite catch where that was. Where is he? Oh, he is sitting on B right next to mid. We do see Shupra coming in here,
Yep.
trying to be a little sneaky, trying to get some kills here.
Saw QWERTY out there.
Yeah, Adola is all alone on C site. That is going
Ooh.
to be a kill. Pinery is going to be taking down Shupra, so a nice little op kill for him. Big Bumbling Bozo is going to be rotating mid, and with Craftinator, let's see if they're able to get anything here, is running around at the speed of sound trying to hit his shots. He, yeah, I mean, yeah, Big Bumbling Bozo, not quite aware yet that you'll have an easier time hitting your shots if you're standing still. Hopefully his team will inform him of that. I mean, we can't, like, he is a fantastic Terry player.
Absolutely.
Okay, no shade on Big Bumbling Bozo. This just isn't his game.
You know,
I mean,
that applies to probably more of the program than it doesn't.
yes, that is true. That is a very fair statement. These players are all very good at their game of choice, which means in other games they may struggle a bit more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But
Very dominant lead for the Herd. You love to see it if you're the sub for the Herd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like great news for you. We
Yeah,
do
absolutely.
see that that ult from Breach coming down on mid, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to catch anyone. Pinery is able to pick up a little kill onto Cupcake before
Ooh.
Shooper picks up a kill onto Adola. Those both happening. Oh, we do see QWERTY picking up 2 kills with the Phantom onto Craftinator and Big Bumbling Bozo. That is the other assault rifle with the Vandal. A bit surprised to see Henry pick that up. But I mean, they're both great guns. We do see Coach coming in here with the Judge, firing off 2 shots, trying to go for a reload. That's not going to work out the best.
And it's just
And
so
then
hard when the other team
Herd,
has a number advantage.
yeah, the Herd is able to pretty quickly pick that up. Yeah, it's not looking great for the Waddle Dee Warriors.
It's looking great for the Herd.
It is looking pretty great for the Herd. I mean, they were 3rd seeded for a reason.
Absolutely.
So this will probably be one of the harder match, or the most differential. I mean, like, okay, the Herd does have like 4 FPS players. The Waddle Dee Warriors are playing a bit behind here. It may be a little rough on them. But we do see QWERTY coming down in the mid here. We do see Coach running out with the Judge. Will he get the kill? Oh, he knows someone's there. He knows Adola is there. Beautiful, beautiful game sense. Just not enough to secure the kill. Knew exactly where Adola was sitting. Unfortunately, Shupra is able to pick up the kill onto Darunia and Adola. That is going to make this a 4-3 in favor of the Waddle Dee Warriors. QWERTY is watching this lane between Site A and Site B. He knows someone's coming. Curb Cake, a little bit too slow on the draw. I mean, he could see your foot, and then he knows exactly where to aim. That's QWERTY going to pick up the kill on Big Bumbling Bozo before Shupra picks up a 4K onto both QWERTY and Susky. Is now, Pinery is going to miss that shot onto Shupra, unfortunately. But that is going to, Pinery is coming back to life. Apologies, though. Yeah, that is going to be him put down again immediately. So Craftinator is going to get that defuse, which means the Waddle Dee Warriors just doubled the points they have in this Valorant game.
That's true.
It's not looking great to be a herd enjoyer, I gotta say.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Although I do have to ask, necromancy?
Yeah. So basically, one of the biggest difference between this game and its soul sister, I'd say, CS, Counter-Strike, is that in this game it's a lot more hero shooter like. So all of these different characters that these people are playing, they have different abilities. So like Cypher here that Adola is playing has a lot of like tripwires and cameras and is very good at getting information. You know, Breach really likes throwing like flashes and disrupting people through walls. You can do damage with that big circle thing. Like you just saw him get
he just killed
2
2
kills.
people through a
Darunia
wall.
picking up 2 kills onto Shupra and Coach. They were unaware that Breach was able to do that. And yeah, that is going to be unfortunate for them. We do see Susky coming out here. Susky's character can like lock people in 1v1s, I believe. That is going to be a crazy kill from QWERTY. That is a 3K, and that is going to be the Herd picking up the rest of that game in a flawless win. Yeah. So it is currently 2-7. So we should have roughly 3 matches left until the switch.
And on the big switch, we'll get to see what the Herd has on the defense.
Yeah, we will get to see. So as far as I know, right, defense is often easier than offense because when you're on defense, you can just hold the angle. You know, you don't have to push in. Well, the attackers do need to push in.
Yep.
But
No,
then
it's
also once the attackers get in, now the defenders need to push onto that site. So it kind
absolutely.
of reverses halfway through.
And
But
once
we
that
do
spike goes down,
see 2 kills coming down from the side of the herd onto the Wallaby Warriors, but Curbcake is able to pick up a kill there, and is unfortunately not able to get the kill on Susky. Susky locking him in that 1v1 arena. The character's name is ISO because he
ah,
isolates people.
that
Wow,
makes sense.
isn't that funny? So we do see Krafnir as a really good angle on the bomb there. So he's definitely trying to keep an eye on it, make sure that they can't steal it. Krafnir worried about a flank. I mean, understandably, we can see someone hanging around back there. It does look like it's the Breach trying to sneak up on him. And unfortunately, he's going to get wall banged by Adala. We do see Big Bumbly Bozo on point, and that is an unfortunate time to pull out your flash just as they decided to peek.
Oh yeah.
That is going to be another victory for the herd. I'm sure you love to see it.
I do love to see it.
I assume I guess I'll be the neutral arbiter here, or
You're not
maybe I'll be
even
the Waddle Dee
devil's
Warrior
advocate.
fan. Yeah, I mean, Waddle Dee Warriors, you just gotta lock in and get in there. You've already taken 2. You've shown that you have what it takes to win games.
That's true.
Okay, you have Shupra. Shupra has been getting some fantastic picks onto Qwertyop Henry, the coach
Absolutely.
of the Valorant team, and if we see some more of that, and especially earlier on, I think they could really turn things around.
Absolutely. But at the same time, you've still got such a long road back to
Ooh, that
even
is going to be
being
a great kill from
carry.
Shupra onto Adola. Qwertyop is going to be picking up that kill onto Coach, and that is going to put it at a 4v4. Shupra running away just as that flash is coming down, so absolutely beautiful. That's going to be
Ooh.
another kill coming down onto Darunia. Shupra kind of proving himself to be a bit of an MVP here. I haven't seen much of Mason Sting around. I'm not sure where he is.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but we do see Susky coming down to point. It is
Oh.
going to be a nice little pop onto Big Bumbling Bozo. Craftinator is watching that point. He knows they're coming in, but now he's a little bit worried, going to change angles. Thinks they know that he's over there, so now he's switched to the completely other side of the point. We do see Curb Cake sitting on long, trying to watch for anyone. That is going to be Craftinator picking a kill onto Susky before Qwertyop picks up a kill onto
Oh,
Craftinator and Curb Cake,
wow.
and that is unfortunately going to be Qwertyop
Look at that.
picking up.
Just a sliver of health left on
Yeah, but I
Qwertyop. That
mean,
was about as close as it could have been.
yeah, really showing like incredible couple of kills from Henry, our Valorant captain.
Yep.
I mean, it makes one like you're the captain of the Smash team. How are you feeling about the Smash Ultimate? You know,
I think my guys could make some stuff happen. We're definitely far from like the top seed, but I've got Adala, who's while he is an incredible Rocket League player, he's also quite strong at Smash. And we've been talking. We've got some plans cooking up for the coming few weeks. But
I guess we'll have to see. But it does look like the Waddle Dee Warriors have picked up a kill onto the herd, but unfortunately Pine is going to even that back up, taking Shupra, one of their strongest players. You see Big Bumbling Bozo is also going to get picked off by that operator.
oh yeah,
Them quickly learning that you can't
you don't mess
can't
with
challenge the
sniper.
op. The op is going to okay. Misses the shot on Coach. Very lucky. Unfortunately, going to get caught by that tripwire, and that is going to be enough for Pine to pick up that kill. We do see Curbcake trying to pick something up here, but now the Waddle Dee Warriors are looking very outnumbered. This is not looking great for them. That is going to be Pinery moving. That shot is going to go very wide.
Oh,
That is one of the. We do see Qwertyop picking up that operator, or maybe having one of his own, and that is going to be picking the kill onto Craftinator. Henry kind of being a little silly here. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking a little rough, but let's see what Curb Kick is able to do. Okay,
oh
okay,
my
Henry,
goodness.
Henry, come
Oh,
on, come
just
on. Okay, that is
oh.
going to be Susky picking up the kill on Curb Cake. That's not really what you want to see from the MTU versus MTU match.
A little bit of what the kids call
BM, maybe just a little
BM.
bit. Okay. Maybe Henry's a little bit caught up in the moment,
Well,
He's feeling good. I mean, understandably so. They are up 10-2.
yep.
I'm sure you're feeling,
I'm having a great time.
pretty great right now. We do need to swap again because it does look like our teams have they flipped? No, it's right. Never mind. Sorry, I'm wrong. No, you're good. You're good. Ignore me. Yep. Yeah, because we do see Coach is on the left side, which he is on the Waddle Dee Warriors.
Indeed.
Yep, silly me. Anyway, so it does look like we are going to have the. Yeah, you're fine. Caleb's doing great. We do have the Waddle Dee Warriors rushing into. I don't remember what this is called. I know that it's right next to C Point.
And this
And
is...
they are very quickly securing this. We do see that,
And it's back to the pistol round
yeah.
then?
Yes, this is back to the pistol round. Economy is reset. That is Adola picking up the kill onto Craftinator. You basically have 3 choices of guns here. You have the Ghost, which is like your, it's a silenced pistol, but like it's very consistent and it's a little bit better than the classic. Shupra is able to pick up a kill on Adala.
But
with
Kordiop getting him right back.
Yep, and then your other choice is the Sheriff, which is like a revolver, 1 shots on headshot, so it's pretty good for that. Unfortunately, Coach is going to get caught out there while planting the spike, and that is going to be a defuse for Susky. Kind of strange that they're not alternating to give more ult charge, but hey, they do them. So that is going
lets
to
you charge.
Yeah, so basically when you're going to defuse the spike, it has like two segments that you can fill up. And if you fill up a segment, then you get an ult point.
Gotcha.
So you could have like one person fill up the first segment and get an ult point, and then another person fill up the second segment and then get another ult point. You can see their ult is in the like the middle right there. It's got like a number of like dots associated with it. So like, Reyna ult, I don't actually remember what Reyna ult does. I know that Phoenix is able to like give himself like a temporary body where he can like run in, do some crazy stuff,
What was that?
and then comes back to life.
Was that the thing where they like shot through the wall or whatever? Was that it?
No, I do not believe that was an ult. It does not appear that anyone has an ult currently because this is right near the beginning. You see Adala picking up 2 kills. He's got the I don't want to say the sting. I know that's wrong. Adola is going to pick up a 3K in the mid here. Craftinator sitting behind point. Let's see if he's able to get anything. Unfortunately, just too many on too many sides, and that is going to be Craftinator falling to Adola. Okay.
Man. I did hear that there was a little bit of banter before I came up here between Coach and Braden and a bunch of the other people, so...
Yeah, I mean, hey, like at the end of the day, we're all MTU Huskies. We're all friends here. I'm sure that like the BM is just, like they probably have like a little bit of a rivalry going on downstairs.
Oh, for sure.
Like it certainly helps when you're in the same room with these people. You're not really expecting a lot out of this. It's like, yeah, Henry is just gonna kind of do the captain of the Valorant thing, but hey, maybe we have a little fun with it while we're here.
Maybe we do, and...
we do see them pushing onto C. That is going to be Darunia trying to pick up some kills here. Darunia, unfortunately, not able to get that kill before Shupra's able to take him down. Shupra kind of proving himself as a bit of an MVP here. So we do see that the Waddle Dee Warriors are pushing onto site. The herd is quickly approaching. Hopefully they can plant before anything bad happens. Susky, he knows. Someone's like right there. Okay. He is, I'm not actually sure much of what Isu does. Unfortunately, Isu is going to go down. That is going to be one person left for the side of the herd. Waddle Dee Warriors kind of got onto that site and was able to keep it.
True, and take a look at these KDs.
Yeah, let's take a look at these KDs. We do see that Shupra is kind of going crazy.
True.
Kordiop, of course, matching that energy. And then we do have Adola, Darunia. Actually, can we pull up the scoreboard again real quick? Because I feel like we're missing someone. Where is Mason Sting? I thought he was on these teams.
He might be volunteering.
He may be volunteering. That's fair. Okay. We may be a little bit wrong somewhere, but it does look like, the Waddle Dee Warriors do have Shupra, who is kind of going off. 1v9. Yeah, kind of 1v9ing. I mean, yeah, this isn't their main game again. So, no smoke to our MTU players. They're all fantastic at their main games.
Absolutely.
I'm a little scared to see the League of Legends gauntlet of games because I know that quite a few of the Overwatch players will run ARAMs, so they at least have like that background knowledge, and that might be a little scary. I don't know, but I guess we'll have to see. As for Valorant, I mean, I don't play much Valorant. I don't blame them for not playing much Valorant. We do see Darunia throwing out, I'm pretty sure that was his ult. We do see Kordiop picking up 4 kills in the hallway, and he is going to be healing off of his ability. Unfortunately, not able to pick up that kill into Craftinator. Craftinator getting that wall bang on him as he was trying to heal up.
And it might be the clutch of a lifetime. Yeah,
clutch or kick at this point, honestly. Like, all right, Craftinator. Mr. Kent Rafey, clutch or kick. Catch up or I'll spoil. Is unfortunately not able to get that kill on Adola, and that is going to be a win for... Sorry, that's going to be round 1 going to the herd.
Round 1 going to the herd.
This is, of course, a best of 3. We're going to be having back into caster full here in just a moment. There we are.
Strong game from the herd.
Yeah, so I'm actually kind of curious. Where are we going wrong on that roster? If you could check that out behind the scenes. But I mean, okay, we
Well,
could
I would
probably
expect to see Sting, and I don't remember seeing
yeah.
Shupra.
So it does look like we have Shupra, Craftinator, Curbcake, Coach, and then
Unless that is
Ethan.
Sting,
Unless that is Sting,
because you'll see
and
that Cordiop is also rocking the Shupra.
that is fair. So that is probably Sting, which would make a lot of sense because he's. I just assumed Supra because I saw the Supra, but yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so that is probably Mason Sting. Apologies. I'm sure Supra would also go crazy in Valorant, but he's not going crazy today. We can see that. That was
and
actually Mason.
and here we are. All is well. We have determined the source of the issue, and strong game. Everybody on the herd had a positive KD. It looks like.
Yeah. I do believe that we should be ready up here to hop in. Whenever they're ready to go down there. I don't believe they're taking a 5 minute break. I guess we'll see.
Well,
I
we
know
will.
that like oftentimes when we're waiting on another team who's not in the facility, it can be a little bit roughly like 5-10 minutes ish. But since we're all here and we should be good, hopefully, I guess we'll see what's going on there. But
Entirely possible that the teams are just kind of taking a look at each other and like seeing what we want to do for the next game, make some changes. The herd maybe wants to not drop a round this time. The Waddle v Warriors trying to
well, the
get a whole
Warriors want to
game,
pull this back. I mean, like you know,
and then looks like we're
yeah,
going to split.
yeah. It does look like we will be going to split. Um, Yeah, and we will update the score in just a moment here. Apologies for that. But
5 out of 5
see,
locked in. I'm not seeing any changes from the previous game.
yeah, this is
On
all looking pretty much the same. We do see Craftinator locking in on Sage, which is my main, actually, because if you can't hit your shots, you might as well kill those who can. But, Craftinator was actually, like, doing pretty well. Like, he was
doing some stuff.
outperforming Susky on the other team. We did see that he was the highest performing member of, I mean, besides Sting, who's obviously on the Valorant team, but the second highest performing member of the Waddle Dee Warriors.
And
And so,
here
congrats
we
on him for
are.
that. I guess he has been putting in a couple hours on Valorant. Now, this map, I am fairly certain is defender sided. I believe I've heard that somewhere. I could be wrong,
Gotcha.
maybe,
Looking a
but
little bit industrial.
yeah, I'm actually going to check my facts on that. But so if you'd be willing to, tell us what you think is going on here.
Absolutely. Well, looks like we got just about 15 seconds left in the buy phase here. Um,
Yeah, split is defender sided. Okay.
Split is defender sided.
Yes. Okay. So says the internet.
The
I'm
herd starting on offense again.
yes, we do see that they are starting on offense. So pretty excited to see what they're able to pull off here.
And here we are off
We
to
do
the
see Coach
races.
checking that angle. Is going to back off before getting too far. He is not able to pick up those kills onto Cordiop. And we do see Darunia picking a kill onto Big Bumbling Bozo. Darunia's actually been doing pretty well, which I mean, yeah, he's an Overwatch player, so I'd
Ooh.
expect that. Adola is going to be picking up that kill into Cupcake, but Sting is able to pick up a kill onto Adola and Darunia. We do see him 1v1ing Pinery. That is going to be him picking up another kill. Cordiop picking up another kill. That is going to be Cordiop picking the kill onto Sting and Craftinator. And he is going to be bringing that game up to a 1-0 for the herd.
Big damage race. Because a pistol can't one-shot on a headshot, correct?
The Sheriff can,
Okay.
but it is the only pistol, and he did not have it.
Gotcha.
The Sheriff is notable because I'm pretty sure it costs 800, at least while I was playing, which was all of your money for the first round. So if you wanted to be able to one-shot headshot in round one, you could. You just wouldn't get
anything
most
else.
of your utility or any shields. Shields, you can see that number right next to their 100 HP. There's a shield value. You can buy light shields or heavy shields. Heavy shields give twice as much shield, so 50 as opposed to the 25 of light shield. We do see Sting getting caught in that I'm completely blanking, but I know it is a move from Breach. So
It's looks like a flash of sorts.
yeah, it's like a yeah. So anyway, Craftinator here, he's going to get flashed and then taken down by Darunia. Darunia also picking up a kill on a Cupcake. We do see Big Bumbling Bozo taking a kill onto Darunia, and then Cordiop taking that kill onto Big Bumbling Bozo. So it is now just Coach versus the world, 1v4, clutch or kick, as the kids like to say.
Indeed.
They do know where he is because he did run into that tripwire. That is a move of Cypher, who is one of our opponents on the other team. That is going to be
One
him picking up the
kill.
kill onto Adala, Cypher.
Mm,
Unfortunately, Susky is going to pick up that kill onto Coach, and that is going to be another victory for the herd.
It looks like you drop your stuff.
Um,
I saw like a couple guns sitting on the ground. Are you able to like pick
yeah,
those up
so
from the
you
other
do
team?
drop your gun when you die, and other people can pick that up. So that is one thing you'll generally see is like if someone on the other team has an operator and you kill them, you'll generally have someone on your team pick up that operator because operators are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they're balanced in this game. They do one shot on a head or body. I don't believe they one shot to the leg, but for a lot of the surface area of your character, they will one shot, which is why they are very important. The Vandals, you'll often see people running like one operator and 4 Vandals because, well, the operator is like undeniably the best at holding an angle. The Vandals are a lot more versatile in what they can do. We do see Big Bumbling Bozo, doing the opposite of the Valorant thing, where you actually aim down sights. You don't normally do that except for with the operator.
Downsides.
Yeah, so you'll see that. You'll generally see that Sting and QWERTY are not ADSing, aiming down sights. Basically, you can hold down right click and
Mm-hmm.
it'll like pull up the crosshair. You don't really need that for Valorant most of the time, except for the operator because it's very, very inaccurate without that.
But here we are.
We do see that the Waddle Dee Warriors have indeed taken a game. Why was going on about aiming down sights?
I apologize. I am here to provide the audience some knowledge because I know just about as much is going on as
I have the knowledge of a person who played in the beta.
good enough.
Hey, I know these maps. Let's see if we can get a bind map 3 because, the Wild Dee Warriors are going to win map 2.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure you would love that outcome. Wouldn't you love to see your herd get a little bit more practice in?
You know,
I'd like to see Waddle.
if they drop this game, they probably need the practice.
Okay. Okay, that's a fairly good line. I'll give you that one. We do see Sting picking up a kill onto Piney. That is going to be QWERTY taking down Craftinator. So now a 4v4. Ooh, Sting picking up that kill on Adala. And also picking up that kill onto QWERTY.
Oh.
So Sting taking down the captain, unfortunately locked in this 1v1 with Mr. Susky. Is he able to pull it off? Unfortunately not. Susky is able to take down Sting. Incredible. We do see that Coach is still alive. I'm kind of curious to see the Reyna POV. We do see Susky holding down this point, and there is Coach rocking the judge. Is unfortunately not able to. Okay, if it had those 2 shots like it had in the beta, if it had 7 shots, like it'd be over. It'd be so over.
All right, and we've got a 1v1 left.
Yeah, this is going to be
Spike
Darunia
planted.
versus Curb Cake. It is flashing kind of quickly, it seems, so I'm a little worried about that. We do see Jake, that is going to be exploding very soon. Unfortunately, he's going to get wiped out and drop his gun. Did not know the timing on that. I mean, yeah, he doesn't play Valorant.
Mm-hmm.
But at a certain point, you can't defuse anymore. There's no time. So if you run away to a certain distance, you can keep your gun.
Gotcha. And not quite able to make the timing.
Yeah, not quite. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he knows all about Jake. No, not Joker.
Kirby.
Why am I? Yeah, okay. Curb Cake plays Kirby. Fun fact. I should have remembered that one. If there's any to forget, yes, I'm sure he knows all about the Kirby matchups, but he doesn't know the Valorant bomb timing. You win some, you lose some.
True. He is a huge fan of Duck Game, though. Party indie game. Several. He has to know his nade timings because you hold the nade for just a little bit.
And that was a beautiful kill from Ethan onto QWERTY. He's going to be taking down the Valorant captain. I don't think many people have really accomplished that this game that we've seen on stream. So absolutely fantastic for him. We do see Sting unfortunately getting taken out by Susky. Susky kind of proving himself a dominant force in this game. If we could pull up the scoreboard, I'm a little curious to see how he's doing. Yeah, he's picked up 4 kills so far. Of course, we see QWERTY is at 10, and then Sting kind of popping off.
Sting doing
12
absolutely
kills.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. All of our Valorant players are absolutely incredible at this game. What can I say?
But you've got to say that captain kill for Ethan looking real nice on the resume.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy for him. Took that angle that QWERTY was just not ready for. Ethan picking up that silly little kill onto Henry. That is going to be a 1-tap with the Guardian onto QWERTY. Kurdiop kind of getting taken out a little early in these games, unfortunately. We do see
Sage
Heinrich
walls.
sneaking up here. Mr. Daniel Danes. Let's see if he's able to get anything. That Sage Wall is going to be blocking off access to the high ground on A site. And we do
Ooh.
see Adala picking up a kill onto Curb Cake. And we do, of course, see that the herd is kind of moving off toward the B site. Let's see if they're able to get anything over there. Do you see Coach coming down, Mr. Waddle Dee Warrior Gamer, and unfortunately
Ooh.
taken out by Darunia. You know, this is actually kind of interesting because we haven't actually seen much of Darunia so far this season in terms of stream because he is one of our I'm blanking now substitutes for the Overwatch team. Still a newer member, up and coming. Getting that practicing, getting that training in. But like, hey, he can hit his shots.
True.
Probably like a Baptiste player or something. I'm sure of that. We'll see if he picks up a Bulldog later in the game, which is a 3-shot burst gun,
Oh, for sure.
which is what Baptiste uses in Overwatch. So we do see Sting picking up 3 kills with the Guardian. The
Ooh.
Guardian, another one of those weapons that you often see grabbed. Sting is coming back to life there. He doesn't need to get a kill to stay alive, and is able to pick up that kill and is able to get the defuse. That is going to be a beautiful little pick for. Oh, and the bomb goes off. They did not have enough time. I didn't see.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
Okay. So the bomb goes off. If
Yeah,
you're on
so
the attacker's team, do you still die to the bomb?
yes, everyone dies to the bomb.
Everyone dies to the bomb. Understood.
Yep, and unfortunately they just did not have enough time to get the defuse off.
Only if you're
Yeah,
too
only if you're too. Yeah, if you're
Okay.
inside the blast radius, you die. If you're outside, then you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So it looks like
apologies.
Adala did just die to the team's own bomb then,
Um,
I think.
no, so it does appear that the Waddle Dee Warriors were there and were trying to defuse, but just didn't have enough time,
I see.
and the bomb took them out.
Gotcha.
So Juicy Craftinator sitting on this high ground. He's going to be setting up that wall there. Really trying to keep this high ground away from them. Henry coming down the point, watching that high ground. We do see the smoke is on up there. He wants to get that plant. We do see Susky picking a kill onto Sting.
And there's a
And
plant.
that is going to be a Pinery plant
Spike
onto
is
A
down.
site, I believe. Yes, Spike is down.
So
Now we
now
do
all of a
see
sudden,
Cordiop
defenders.
on the flank here. Big Bumbling Bozo does not know what's coming. And yep, that is going to be Henry picking a kill onto Ethan. And that is going to be an ace.
Big.
I'm sure he's really missing that Terry auto turnaround right now. 'Cause the moment Henry comes into view, it just bam, 180 spin. Oh, okay. Yeah, there he is. Found him.
Yep.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
it's.
Man, auto turnaround has been getting me so much in my 1v1s against Coach.
Oh yeah.
It's been rough.
It indeed.
He's facing the other way, and then I go to hit him, and then he's not.
Here I am looking at this game, and it's like there's a whole entire new dimension. I'm used to fighting like on a 2D plane. Now all of a sudden I have to look up.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, hey, at least there's no Steve here. So
True.
we do see Sting.
Well, Sage is building walls. That's basically
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
thing.
that's fair. That's fair. We do see Sting picking up a kill. Henry is going to be picking up a kill onto Curb Cake. So that is going to be a 4v4 now. We do see that Susky is holding that spike. We'll see if he's able to get the plant. Darunia is going to be picking up that kill onto Coach. Darunia making a pretty good showing. I feel like I've said that, but Henry definitely knows someone's there. You can see like the Valorant captain difference here. He knew exactly where Ethan was sitting, and Ethan unfortunately blinded himself, and Henry is able to take him out.
Oh no.
Yep, we do see is the Sting versus Henry 1v1 here. Not really a 1v1, it's more like a 1v3. And unfortunately, he's just getting absolutely blasted by the breach on the side of the herd. And that is going to be the herd picking up another win. So that's going to be 1-7.
1-7.
I'm sure you love to see it.
I love to see it.
Yeah.
I will stand by this till the end of the match.
I'd be happy to see the team win. I'd love the underdog story. I would, yeah, I'd be okay with the Waddle Dee Warriors winning. And then,
No?
you know,
We'll have to see how it
yeah,
goes.
I mean, gotta love a close game. So let's see. We got quite a bit of a presence from the side of the herd onto B site. Coach running in there with his judge, kind of being a little crazy.
He looks.
We do see Kirk picking up that kill into Cordiop. Let's
Oh.
go. That is going to be Susky picking up a kill onto Coach before Coach gets a kill onto Darunia, I believe that was. And then that is going to be Adala taking out Sting, Adala taking out Craftinator. Susky is on that point getting the plant. We do see Ethan is kind of sitting in that hallway trying to get off a couple shots.
Oh,
Unfortunately, he's going to be taken out by Pinery with that operator. I
and
feel like we have
boom.
seen Daniel with the operator quite a bit. That is going to be Curbcake picking up a kill with the Guardian right there. And he is in mid. The bomb is planted, so Jake kind of needs to hurry up a little bit. Maybe channel his inner Kirby, kind of
Need to
float his way on over there.
float his way on over there, become unhittable.
I like to see a reload, maybe. 3 shots isn't the greatest. We do see him normal walking, so now they know where he is. He is going to be pulling out the bow, so see if he's able to get anyone with that ping. That is going to have, who's that, Susky on the run. Fortunately, I don't believe he has enough time to defuse, so they're
He's just
mostly
getting
on
out
the
of
run
there.
there. Daniel was not aware that the bomb was going to take him out, and that is going to be another victory for the herd.
But Jake does get to keep his stuff.
Yes, Jake does get to keep his gun. He had a Guardian, right? I just said that. Yeah, it is looking a little bit like a stomp currently.
A little dire.
Yeah, you get that the herd is stomping, which is hey, it's funny.
Hey.
Anyway, I said the thing.
Yeah.
The herd, they're like horses. So you're on the herd. Do you have any background information you can give on the name the herd?
Well, that was really like the main idea. I think it was just like, we all stick together like the herd, and it's like we got that horse in us. It's like got that dog in us.
Would you see Susky getting a kill on to Coach there?
Ooh, and Darunia
you
on
got
the
that horse in
Craftinator.
you.
We got that horse in us, and it's time to trample.
Yeah, maybe you should quit horsing around and just finish off this game. Hey, I know, I'm pretty funny. Come back next week for League of Legends where I might be casting. We do see Darunia just barely missing someone. It's able to take out Curbcake. So they do know that someone is in mid now. We do see Cordiop unfortunately getting taken out by Sting. Sting had a beat on him before Henry did on him. So just showing that, he also plays the Valorant game. And that is going to be Darunia taking out Sting. Kind of sneaking up on him. It's like a jump scare.
The Sting operation.
The Sting operation. So I do believe this is not the last round. We are 2 rounds out.
2 rounds out from the swap. And
yep.
With this being a defender-favored map.
Yeah,
it's not looking good.
It's not looking great for the Waddle Dee Warriors, I gotta say. It's a little rough out here being a WDW fan. But hey, we stick with it. It's about drive. It's about power.
The audience cannot see the dry stare that I'm giving my co-caster right now.
Yep. We stay hungry, we devour. Anyway, we can see the ISO 1v1 coming out here. Sting is going to be picking up that kill, which kind of unsurprising.
Oh my goodness,
he's going to be instantly taken out by Darunia. He is going to be running to try to get that revive, but Cordiop is just a little bit too ready for it. That is also going to be Curbcake dropping to Darunia. Pinery is going to be picking that kill onto Coach, and that is going to leave us in a 1v4 with Mr. Phoenix. Ethan. Ethan is unfortunately not looking up, and Adala is able to pick up that kill.
Absolutely. Is there friendly fire?
I don't believe so in Valorant.
Okay.
Yeah, not in Valorant.
Not in Valorant. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like one of the biggest skills of Valorant is knowing where to aim. Like when you're approaching an angle, where will the head of your opponent be? That's where you want your cursor to be. And I mean, I won't lie. When my first game of Valorant, I did not shift walk at all to like walk slowly so your footsteps are quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And my teammates were like, "What are you doing? You telling them all where we're going?" It was not great. So I mean, they seem to be doing a lot better than I did my first time. Yeah, I won't lie. We do see the Cypher on the side of the herd backing off from this giant push.
That's a lot of guys all in one
That is a lot of
spot.
guys. We do see the it's not called the Odin. It's the smaller one. It's an LMG that Coach has decided to buy. The Ares. There we are. And so he's going to be running out there, spraying. Darunia is going to be picking up that kill onto Coach. Before Craftinator picks up the kill on Darunia, gets that trade. We do see Adala picking up a kill onto Curbcake. We see Cordiop picking up a kill onto Big Bumbling Bozo, and picking up a kill onto Craftinator. That's going to be Sting picking up another kill. And wow, okay, so that is going to be a 3v2 favoring the side of the herd. That's going to be Sting taking out Cordiop. We see Adala taking out Big Bumbling Bozo. We see Sting taking out Pinery, and now we are in a 1v1. Is he able to get the defuse off? Unfortunately, Adala is able to pick up that kill. As we all know, pros don't fake. And unfortunately, in this case, it worked to his detriment. Sorry, you're a Smash player, man. So basically,
You
there's
don't.
this thing
You
of
can
like,
pretend to defuse the thing.
yeah, so when you start defusing the bomb, it does make a noise. And so, if you're feeling spicy and you think you can bait someone out,
You just
you
make the
click it real
noise,
fast, make the noise, and then
cancel out, and then shoot
cancel
them.
out and try to shoot them. But the saying is pros don't fake. I don't know why, but that's a thing. So, hey,
Oh, I see. They're doing an angle because
yeah,
the
being
tripwire
a
hits
little
two different
silly with
walls.
that tripwire, yeah. That's what we like to see. Yeah, Cypher is definitely excellent for holding down points. He has trip wires, he's got cameras. He can check on a site and not even be there. It's actually kind of crazy. We do see a hard push from the side of the Waddle Dee Warriors onto B site. Unfortunately, they're going to be wiped out pretty quickly here. We do see Mason still on point. QWERTY up on that flank. Um, Sorry, did I see the Waddle Dee Warriors were taking that pretty quickly? I was looking that way. We do see a two deaths, two gamers gone on either side.
True.
And Waddle Dee Warriors are able to make it onto point. It does look like they're going to be planting. Henry is watching this point like a hawk. You can like watch his mouse movement here. You will see where he's aiming is generally where it's most likely for people to be. Like you can see Mason here, he is checking that high ground, he's checking the
Oh,
door. So absolutely crazy. And we do see it is now a 1v1. I'm not sure who it is on this side of the herd. I do know that is Sting for this side.
I think that's Danny.
Yeah, that does sound right. Yep, that is going to be Danny going down to Sting, showing why he is the Valorant player here. And that is going to be the second victory for the side of the Waddle Dee Warriors. Yeah, it is a little bit of a 1v9 situation, but good on Mason, Mr. Sting, for sticking it out, doing his best. I mean, yeah, you can see that like he's doing pretty well, yeah.
He's making a name for
And he
himself.
is getting some picks onto Henry, Mr. QWERTY. And it could be that like he's making use of his teammates to try and catch Henry on those off angles that he's not really expecting. It could be that team synergy we're talking about, where you use your synergy against them and know where they're going to be. We do see Daniel watching this mid. That is they're going to be rushing him down. That is going to be Sting picking up a kill onto Daniel Danes. That is going to be 5 people still alive for the side of the Waddle Dee Warriors. Henry is watching this point. We do see Adala picking up a kill, picking up a second kill onto Curbcake there, not checking that angle, but he had to reload. He's able to get another kill onto Coach before being taken down by Craftinator. This is now a 2v3 situation favoring the herd. Let's see what Craftinator is able to make of this. And unfortunately, that
Oh,
is going to be Darunia picking up a kill onto Craftinator and Susky picking up a kill onto Big Bumbling Bozo.
that is going to be match point for the
Yeah,
herd.
we are in match point situation here. So, if you have anything to spend, you should probably spend it now if you're on the side of the Waddle Dee Warriors. The herd,
Spend
of
how?
course, can meander, meander,
Meander a little.
meander a bit through these next rounds with their cash.
Some might say, spend now or forever hold your pieces.
Oh, true. So true. We do see that the Waddle Dee Warriors are coming into the A side of mid here. So
They
let's
seem
see.
to always just like move in one big group, which I'm honestly a little surprised by.
Yeah, so basically it's like if one of you dies, you have 4 others there to try and get the retake. We do see Darunia coming in on this off angle. That is going to be some shots coming down Big Mumbling Bozo.
Right on a
Fortunately, they
flicker
now
of
know
health.
that he is there. QWERTY up. Oh, this is just uh-oh. Yeah, you can see just like how quickly his cursor is moving from target to
Oh.
target, and that is going to be the herd picking up game 2.
Game 2 and the match. QWERTY up just like a couple frames off of getting that ace, right?
Yeah,
Or is,
yeah,
is,
just
is
a
there a
little.
special phrase for like.
It's an ace, is
Okay,
if you get all 5.
gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, you could really, I feel like that right there at the end showed like expert Valorant level player.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you could just see the crosshair just like
Boop,
target
boop,
dead to boom,
boop,
boom, boom, just
boop.
moving across the screen. It's kind of crazy to watch,
A very
actually.
impressive match from the herd. Moving on to fight
Yeah, so once we
the
get our bracket screen pulled up, Hello, everyone, and welcome back from that long break. I'm Ben,
I'm Chris.
and yeah, we're back. We are going to be watching, as you can see on your screen, the One Trick Wonders versus Cook Like Book. If we could pop into the you all, we can see that they have Nugtart, the League of Legends player. They got Dan Jolo, an Overwatch player. They got Jacob, also an Overwatch player. They got another Jacob, who's also an Overwatch player, and Lucas Cheesebread, captain of the Overwatch team.
Yeah, so none of them play Valorant, but they all play Valorant very well
Yeah,
because
so I
it
feel like,
was.
would you agree that the weakest link on their team was probably Nugtart? I feel like that'd probably add up, or was he
I
kind of
don't
popping off
know.
on the sticks?
I don't really remember. I don't think any of them were really bad.
Okay.
Like I don't think there was anyone that was really a weak link.
Yeah, because like I'm seeing like he's a League of Legends player. Obviously, the other four are all FPS players, so they're probably
Yeah,
likely to do well in that environment.
you could definitely tell that they knew how to aim.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you got like Jolo over there. He is the premier, like precise main DPS player for the Overwatch team. And then of course we have the one trick wonders here. We have Shupra, Shoop, a Valorant player. We got Adam, Sonder, Rocket League. We got Alexander Briggs, Yo Briggs from Call of Duty. We got Andrew, Insomniac of Smash Ultimate, and Isaac, also known as Isaac of Overwatch 2. Now, Isaac, obviously, Overwatch player, got some aiming skill at least, along with the Shoop, the Valorant player, and Alexander, the Call of Duty player. Obviously, the One Trick Wonders have an advantage here because they do have Shoop, who is a Valorant player.
Yes.
So
Um,
is really going to center around, it seems to me it's going to center around how well the One Trick Wonders are able to take advantage of Shupra's knowledge of the game and game sense, tactical ability. Whereas it kind of looks like the Cook Like Book team has just a lot of like solid all around players.
yeah, I know that our team did have a Valorant player, and we played basically whatever he told us to do, we did it. So I'm assuming something similar is happening here. Is Shoop's kind of the captain here, and
Yep.
just
So we do see that it is all the Overwatch players on the left side, which is correct. Yes, Cook Like Book is the blue team, and the One Trick Wonders is the red team. You can see Jacob Roy Borland here, and also Nugtart, our League of Legends player. We can see Cheesebread rocking the Sage. I'm assuming I don't know who Lymphomancer is, but that's quite the name. We do got Alexander Briggs here on the Brimstone. I feel like that kind of makes sense. I don't know, like the name Briggs just kind of speaks Brimstone to me, you know?
yeah. I wonder if he'll play Brig in Overwatch.
Uh, I'm not, you know, he is a Call of Duty player. I feel like he'd be more home with like Soldier 76. We do see that Sage wall coming down. We do see a very hard push. Shupra is going to be tagging that Sage, and Briggs is going to be finishing them off. So a fantastic little push for the side of apologies, One Trick Wonders. They're going to be planting that spike in mid, and have now put it down to a 4v2. Cook Like Book has a little bit fighting to come to bring this back. We do see Shoop getting a nice little kill on a Nugtart. There is our the Jet player on. Uh, hmm, you know, I'm not sure who that is, but we are going to do our best to find out once we can take a look at the rest of blue team and who they're rocking, because that is Cook Like Book, which means that is. If we can cycle through the blue players real quick, Cook Like Book, we do see, yep, Nugtart, yep. Who else did we have? We get the scoreboard pulled up again. Or is this Dan Burns? Are we looking at Jolo here? I don't think I've seen a Jolo. I'm
It
pretty
might
sure the
be.
Jet player is Jolo. Yes, the captain of Cook Like Book. So that is what we're likely seeing here. Apologies, we'll correct ourselves if we get that wrong. But for the time being, that's what we're going to assume. And of course, now we have some person on the man. These Jets on both teams are just Leak Code Legend. Who? I guess they didn't get the memo that they need to set their names correctly. We do see Briggs getting a pick onto JRB. JRB being a ball player, a wrecking ball player for Overwatch. Not the
Yeah, I don't
probably not
think Ball would go into
the
Valorant very
skills would
well.
transfer well to Valorant. We do see Isaac getting a pick. Isaac, of course, using his channeling his May skills to really get that pick here. Kind of surprised to not see him on the Sage, but is rocking the Outlaw. That is going to be him getting another pick onto Ska, which is the Tracer player for the Overwatch team. Cheesebread kind of hiding in this corner, and that is going to be Briggs taking out Cheesebread. That is
This
going to be
is,
O2.
I mean, so far this is really going into uh sorry,
Yeah,
One Trick
honestly,
Wonder's favor.
yeah, it is really going to One Trick Wonder's favor. Not surprised to see the Lucas, the captain of the Overwatch team, Cheesebread on the Sage, because Sage is, of course, the healer of Valorant, and he does main supports.
Yes.
So, yeah, hey, I mean, this should actually be pretty similar to him. Like, you can heal your allies with Sage, you can get one tapped, and it's not Kiriko Kunai, it's, Vandal. But hey, I'm sure
Yeah.
the skills transfer over at least a little
And I
bit.
see someone with a very, very large gun.
Yeah, I do believe we saw an Odin on one of the members of the Cook Like Book team. It's a very silly name, and it does look like Jolo has missed both his shots. As going to be the Jet on the other team, picking up a kill. Man, should probably figure out who that Jet is. We do see Dan Burns picking up yet another kill onto Insomniac this time. Andrew, one of our Smash players. He is rocking that Outlaw. We do see Cheesebread getting a little bit of healing down. He is rocking the Spectre. Unfortunately, Shoop has that Vandal and is going to be one-tapping Cheesebread. That is going to be Briggs planting onto site. We do see, unfortunately, Dan Burns is not going to be able to hit that shot. Nugtart kind of sneaking a little bit onto point, seeing what he can do. He is our League of Legends player, so we'll see what he's doing. That is going to be
Oh,
Shoop getting a pick onto JRB before wow, Dan Burns picks up 2 more kills, and
and
that's
there we
going to
go.
be Briggs and Isaac finishing them out. It does look like Isaac is the one who has an Odin. Probably picked it off of one of the Cook Like Book players. Yeah, so
We could very much be seeing a wash here. I mean, so
yeah, I
far this
mean,
is
One
going.
Trick Wonders were the second seed.
Yes.
So in terms of seeding, I mean, if you were doing like your March Madness, like if you were trying to predict who was going to win, like second seed is probably going to beat what is this, fourth or fifth seed? I think it's this fourth seed.
Yes, I believe fourth seed.
Yeah,
But the thing is
seeding doesn't always.
yeah, but Cook Like Book, at least when I was facing them, they were amazing at offense.
Oh, and we do see a quick little pick from the One Trick Wonders on to JRB. Very unfortunate there for them. They are going to very quickly secure this C site. We should start to see a bit of roaming from Cook Like Book, trying to find a way to get onto that C site. We do see that the Jet from the side of One Trick Wonders is watching for that flank. None of them are going to be going that way. They're going to be heading from
Oh my,
mid, trying to get in there. We do see a shot very closely flying towards Shoop, and then Dan Burns is able to pick up that kill. Briggs is going to pick up a kill onto Ska, and then we do see that flash coming out. Insomniac very smartly, getting himself out of the side, not letting him be caught in that sight line blinded. Cheesebread coming around. That is going to be a missed shot from the Jet on the side of the One Trick Wonders. Nugtart's going to be sneaking in here. Let's see what he can do. He is, of course, I believe, the jungler of the League of Legends team, and unfortunately, that is going to be 3 quick picks for the side of the One Trick Wonders.
it seems like One Trick here just is doing very well to kind of just lock off every sight line.
Yeah,
Like,
it is appearing that way.
I mean, you saw there when that last player pushed in, he had 3 people immediately on him, and no matter what you can do, it's not like you're gonna kill 3 people immediately before you die.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to see what Shupra is doing here, because with Henry, when you were watching like the other people who were like just getting into Valorant versus Henry, the captain of the Valorant team, the most immediate thing that came out to me was like cursor placement. Like you can see Isaac is actually doing fairly well here. Like you move like his cursor is right where he would expect an enemy head to pop out at.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that, but from Henry, it's like cranked up to 11. It is absolutely insane. You can see Shoop was already watching that angle. Going to not be able to get that kill onto Dan Burns. Dan Burns is, of course, a pretty expert marksman in the game of Overwatch, and apparently those skills transfer over pretty well here.
And it looks like this one's gonna go in the favor of uh Cook Like Book here. I mean,
Yeah, we do see
so
that Briggs is
far,
the only one left alive on the side of the One Trick Wonders. Unfortunately, not able to pick that off. Nugtart is going to get that kill onto Briggs, and that is going to secure the first victory for the side of Cook Like Book. If we could get a tab, show the scoreboard here, because I'm kind of curious to see what people are going to buy. You can see that obviously Dan Burns here has the operator. It is a sniper rifle that one-shots to the head or chest. Makes it very potent, especially in the hands of, he's like an Ash main. He does some Freya, I'm pretty sure. All
It-
of like the high accuracy characters of Overwatch.
it is interesting to see here though is Briggs is the one um at the top of the scoreboard right now.
Really? Can we pull up the scoreboard again? I'm kind of
Yeah, he's
curious to see that.
7-0 right now.
7-0.
Hasn't
We do see Shoop very quickly coming onto this angle. He is very confident. He did fire off those 2 shots. He is able to quickly flick his screen off to the right, make sure to get out of sight of that blind. That way he's not blinded for as long. That's something that, some skilled Overwatch gaming there, as you might expect. We do see the Jet on the... We do see Ska trying to face down 4 of them as they were rotating over to A site. So, yeah, now the Cook Like Book needs to book on back over to A site. Hey,
yeah,
I'll be here all night. Quite literally, we're gonna be here for a while.
that we will. But it looks like
Oh, Dan Burns. Okay, getting a nice little pick there.
I mean, so
Insomniac
far
is planting.
this has just been going amazing for Dan. He has been I mean, with this is this an op or no?
I was gonna say a 4v1, but actually it's a 4v2. We can see Cheesebread is going for the far flank all the way through their spawn. So I guess we'll see if they can get anything. Now they are on a timer before the spike detonates, which means they're going to have to. Ooh, we can see that Dan Burns was able to pick out right where Insomniac was going to be standing, get a nice little pick on him. See Cheesebread, actually this is a fairly good cursor placement. That was actually pretty good. Pretty good from Mr. Cheesebread Lucas. That's what we like to
I think
see in
we're
our Valorant
pretty
games.
close to the end
You can
here
see he
though.
was kind of aiming at the corner there a bit, which is not the best. And that is going to be the Jet of the One Trick Wonders taking down. Okay, hold on a second. Pull up the scoreboard. Who is Jet on the side of One Trick Wonders? It's not Lucas. I've seen Shupra. Give me scoreboard. Yeah, what do we got here? We have Isaac, Briggs, Shoop, and Insomniac. There's Briggs, Isaac, Shoop, Insomniac. It is Adam. Sonder. Sonder is the unknown
Okay.
Jet player. Okay, now we know. Yes, very good. We do see that smoke coming down from the brimstone into high ground of a site that is going to force Dan Burns off the point. Shoop is going to be picking up a nice little kill onto Ska there. So very nice from him. Dan Burns checking that angle. Unfortunately, no one's there, but hey, I mean, if you can catch someone on that angle with, I believe he has the Outlaw right now, it can be very deadly. Unfortunately, no one's there. We do see the brimstone is still on point. Yeah, it looks like One Trick Wonders really have locked down the point here. We do see
Oh my
Cheesebread on that
goodness.
far flank along with the Cypher. We do see Isaac getting a kill with the Cypher ult. Not Cypher, apologies. I'm blanking on his name now. Anyway, it's the British man. The British man can buy an operator as part of his kit for like cheaper, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so ooh, yes, very good pick from Dan Burns. Exactly what we expect to see.
Unfortunately going right back down, but
Yep, Briggs is going to pick up that kill with the Vandal. Yeah, so, JRB is not able to secure a kill there. Insomniac is going to end up dying to the spike. So yeah, oftentimes when you see teams buy, I'm not sure how much you know about Valorant, if you've...
I played my first games of Valorant today.
Yeah, you'll often see the Vandal. You might also see the Guardian when people are full buying, like Insomniac has that Guardian there. But the Vandal is pretty much like the foremost gun. It's the AK of CS2.
Yeah.
where it's just very solid all around. It can one tap to the head. The operator is great at holding down sight lines, but it's not great at pushing them, which
Yep.
means that the Vandal is much better in that situation, which is why you often see people running 4 Vandals, and then you'll have an operator to hold down those sight lines. Shupra is, of course, very aware of where this tripwire is familiar with these shenanigans, going to be sending out that blind and running out onto point. We do see Dan Burns watching that angle over there, looking for a flank, but is not going to find it. Shoop is going to be creeping up. Let's see if he's able to pick off Dan Burns or Cheese Bread. It does not appear so. We do see Ska sitting inside that area. We do see that Sonder is able to pick up a kill here. We do see Nugtart popping Phoenix ult and running onto point. Of course, if he dies, he is able to pick up 2 kills onto both Sonder and Insomniac. Cheese Bread is going to get the revive onto JRB. We do see Briggs taking down Nugtart in his fake form, so he is still actually around. We do see Isaac
Oh my goodness.
getting a spray of bullets onto Cheese Bread, and that's going to be enough. We do see that Dan Burns is now planting. It is now a question of whether Isaac can take on Dan Burns and is able to get a great kill on Dan.
my-
That is
barely
a
stopping the
1v1
defuse there.
situation. Isaac still has 50 shield. Phoenix should have none. I'm not sure who is playing Phoenix at the moment. It looks like it's Nugtart. Yeah, Isaac
Oh
definitely
my
has
goodness.
the advantage in this mirror matchup, and that is going to be enough to get that kill.
Huge clutch there.
Yeah,
I think he got
indeed.
4 kills at the end there.
Yeah, Isaac, I mean, like, you may look at him and be like, oh, he just plays like Venture and May. He can't aim. Like, what's this guy doing here? No, Isaac can aim. Isaac can aim. Let him cook. Hold on a second. You know, we do see him rocking a katana skin, which means he has played at least a little bit. I mean, that's certainly something. Yeah, of course, Shoop has some skins because Shoop's been around a while. Nugtart, probably brand new account. I mean, probably spends most of his time on League, understandably so. I would spend more of my time on League than Valorant. We do see that Nugtart's got the right idea of where they're at, just firing off those Marshall shots, just not landing any hits. We did see that the JRB was going for the flank there, but unfortunately not able to get any picks and is going to back off without dying, thankfully. So no one has died yet. We do see JRB is able to get a kill onto, Sonder. We do see Isaac watching this this mid door to that C little closed off area. We do see that the Reyna on the side of One Trick Wonders is checking out defenders spawn. JRB is able to get a pick onto Isaac, so good for him. We do see that Cypher ult come down, which is going to reveal the position of the players on the enemy teams. They're now aware of their position. Shooper is coming up into this little area. Of course, Sky is able to get that pick onto Insomniac, which is going to put us in a 2v5 situation. It's not looking the best for the One Trick Wonders. Yeah, Cook Like Book has definitely kind of brought this round
We've seen
back.
them come back from it
Shoop
before,
is gonna get
though.
that kill
And it looks
onto
like they're
Nugtart,
doing it.
onto Cheese Bread. Is not able to get the kill onto JRB, so good on JRB for securing that kill onto the Valorant player in the match.
1v3.
Briggs being a little
does have
sneaky
the spike,
is
and they
going
are
to
not.
get the plant onto C site.
Yeah, they are not here on C, so he's gonna get that plant.
Yeah, so as far as I understand, if he was like a Valorant player, he'd probably be running C long currently, but maybe he's aware that they are in that direction. But C long is a very nice place to watch spike from and try to, off those who are trying to defuse it. But it does not appear. Okay, they are now defusing. Briggs is going to be opening up the sky. That is going to be coming out, stopping them, because if they were to sit inside of that, they would die.
Yes.
So now they've got to wait, and now the question is, where is Briggs going to be coming from? Does he have enough time? It is coming down to the wire here, and unfortunately is able to finish them both off, but is not able to stop them from defusing the spike.
At least making them pay for it. They
Yeah,
will have
if you're
to
able,
buy back their guns.
Yes, exactly. They will have to buy back their stuff. We can see that Guardian, we can see the Operator, and then 3 Vandals on the side of One Trick Wonders. CLB is looking a little bit worse for wear, Cook Like Book, they got the Shorty. Awesome. It's the sidearm shotgun. It has 2 shots. It can do a lot of damage, but then you are out of bullets.
I know it. That's what I used.
Would you see a Judge? So based Nugtart, hello. I mean, you very rarely see Judge picked, except maybe with like a Viper, when you can like trap people inside of the Viper area. But Viper's not in this game, so we don't have to worry about that. You see Shoop coming pretty hard onto this point, dropping his blinds. That is going to not catch anyone in them, though. We do see Insomniac getting the plant down. We do see Dan Burns has the Jet ult down, which is kind of like a hit scan, very snappy shots he can take. And if he gets a kill, he gets to refresh all his shots. So I guess we'll see what Dan Burns can do with that. I'd be kind of scared if I were on the side of One Trick Wonders, but I guess we'll see what happens. There's one pick. Unfortunately, goes down to Briggs. Briggs is going to pick up the kill onto JRB. Nugtart is able to grab that onto Briggs. Isaac is going to secure that kill with his better operator. Cheesebread going to be picking up a kill onto Sonder, and we are now in a 1v1 situation. Cheesebread needs to get this pick onto Isaac, but Isaac does have that operator, so unfortunately...
Oh, good wall there.
Yeah, nope.
Oh, but
Unfortunately,
unfortunate.
pros don't fake, but maybe that might have been the situation to do so, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. That is going to be the side of the, Cook Like Book dropping one to One Trick Wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I don't know. I think Isaac should have just faked and then gone
I
for
mean,
the...
it looked like I don't think he thought that they were that close, actually. I'm pretty sure
Or not.
I think he was
Yeah.
assuming that they were a bit farther away.
Sorry, I think Cheesebread should have gone for the 1v1 onto Isaac, but I guess they decided not to, and they kind of paid for it. But, game's not over yet. It is 2-8, so we are currently 2 games away from halftime where they switch sides and reset the economy. Shoop is going to pick up a nice little kill onto Ska. Nugtar is going to be going for some shots and is unfortunately missing quite a few of them. Cheesebread sitting on this high ground is going to fire off 2 shots at Shorty and then get taken out by Isaac with his better Sheriff. We do see Isaac already got that kill, and I already said that. We do see Sonder and the rest of the One Trick Wonders have kind of dominated the center area. We do see Shoop picking up 2 more kills,
Oh, man.
and then Isaac taking down JRB in a flawless victory. Flawless meaning no one on the side of One Trick Wonders died.
Is
This
there
is-
something special if you take no damage? Is it just for
You get to
no
keep your
deaths?
full shield if you want to, because like resetting your shield costs money.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it is better to not take damage if you can, I suppose. I mean, realistically, the most optimal way to play is just hit every shot and don't get hit. Like,
I mean, that is
Gamers.
true.
Like,
That's pretty much
doing
true
here?
for every game to ever exist,
Uh,
as long as you can hit people.
yeah. It's a little rough out here, but let's see what's going on. So we do see a very heavy push from the One Trick Wonders onto C site. Let's see how that goes for them. JRB, I mean, yeah, I'd expect JRB to be a Cypher player. Nothing against him. That does make sense. Yeah. So we do see Dan Burns is rocking the Judge now, creeping around inside of their spawn, trying to get some picks. We do see Cheesebread trying to get some momentum happening, but Shooper is able to shut that down pretty quickly. So good on him. We do see that Dan Burns was hiding as well to get that pick. Shoop taking out Nugtar, and then we see Ska taking out Isaac. And then Ska is unfortunately running with the knife and is not ready for someone on the side of the One Trick Wonders to peek out. Yeah, One Trick Wonders have kind of surrounded Seaside. Unfortunately, that is going to be Shoop taking out Scott and then Dan Burns taking out Insomniac. So that is a 2v2 now. Let's see what happens. We do see that Shoop has popped the Reyna ult. So let's see what they're able to do with that. Or they have Reyna ult. They have not popped it. I believe that's what that means. That is going to be Dan Burns picking up yet another kill onto Sonder, and then that's going to be Dan Burns hitting an incredible operator shot against Shoop. So incredible little match from CLB and making it 9-3.
And now we do have this reset, so we're back to pistols.
Yep. So basically here you're generally going to see 3 different kinds of pistols. You are going to see the classic, which is your M9 essentially, like your classic little firearm, which is probably why it's called the classic. You have the Ghost, which is a silenced pistol. Don't let that fool you though. It is your like consistent DPS kind of gun. It's a little bit more, the classic's free. The Ghost is a little bit more expensive. And then if you want to be able to one-shot headshot people, you take the I just blanked, the Sheriff, which is a revolver, but of course it uses all of your money, so you cannot buy shields or utility. So, yeah, we do see that...
How often do you see the secondary shotgun come out for the first round?
Not often. It's
You should have been
bad.
watching our match.
It's, well, I was busy watching the Herd, and they were doing pretty well, because Henry was kind of going crazy. So you see Insomniac with the classic here. You can see it there. You can see the Ghost right there, where it has like that longer barrel. On Shoop is using that, and then you can see the Sheriff here on Sonder. So just a nice overview of all the guns you're generally going to see in this first round.
And nobody really doing anything so far. It's been
Yeah, everyone's
pretty
playing it
slow so
very
far.
slow. We do see very heavy Cook Like Book presence in this mid area. While, One Trick Wonders have kind of spread themselves off all across the map. We do see that Saunders able to pick up a kill onto Dan Burns. So, unfortunate pick for the side of CLB. They have kind of dominated this mid area, but they're the cracks in their defense are starting to show as One Trick Wonders are kind of securing and closing in around them. We do see Sky's not able to get a pick and is now at 45. Cheesebread is going to be in that 1v1 with Shoop and is able to secure the pick onto Shoop. That's going to be Isaac taking down JRB, Ska taking
Ooh.
down Isaac, and then that is going to be Sonder taking down Cheesebread. So now it's just Ska alone, and unfortunately, Saunders able to get that pick. How is Sonder doing? Saunders doing fairly well. Like, hold on a second. This is the
Yeah.
Rocket League player. What's going on here? Just completely out of left field. I never would have expected Sonder to. I mean, second from the bottom for his team, but still, like, that's the Smash player down there. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's not his game, not his game, not his genre.
Yeah.
But like Sonder, what are you doing here? Hey, maybe you should be on the Valorant team and not on the Rocket League team. Like, hold on a second. Of course, is an excellent Rocket League player, and
That he is.
yes, I've seen some incredible gaming from him. We do see Shoop watching a short here, trying to get a sneaky little pick. I guess we'll see if they find it. We do see Sonder creeping around. Yep, Shoop is still watching that angle. Nugchart sitting with that shorty. Let's see if he's able to get something. Ska sitting mid with the Sheriff, seeing if he can get a one-tap headshot. That's going to be Dan Burns also sitting mid along with JRB. They're looking to rush this area. They did peek out there. We do see that Briggs caught them. He is wielding the Spectre. It is a SMG. It's fairly consistent. Nugchart is aware,
Oh,
and yep,
man.
Nugchart is able to catch that flank from Sonder. We do see Isaac picking up that pick onto JRB, and then Ska getting a headshot onto Insomniac. Briggs rocking that Spectre again, sitting in mid, going to check this off area near C site. Wow, those two people are very close.
Yeah,
Hey,
both players waiting for the other to push in, but
yeah, we do see Ska pushing out onto C site. Isaac is able to get the pick onto Ska. So unfortunate for the side of Cook Like Book. Briggs is going to be taking a little peek see at that mid. You can see that Dan Burns, and it's kind of
oh, I think they're knife
what's
fighting.
going on here. What's going on here? They're having a silly little 1v1 it seems with their knives, which this is the kind of shenanigans you want to see from MTU Huskies for the Gauntlet of Gamers.
Isaac did win
And,
that.
yeah, Isaac did indeed win the knife fight, and that is going to be a victory for the side of One Trick Wonders, or at least for the round. Not for the whole thing. Only in game one for that. But it's...
And we are 2 games away from them winning, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. We are 2 games away from them taking the first set here. Game, set, match. Yeah. I think. Whatever. Yeah, we can hear Aiden yelling down there. Aiden, of course, on a team that we are not streaming currently. Hopefully he makes his way to the finals because, Aiden's our boy. And
Well,
we'd love
based
to see
on
him
the
play.
yelling, it doesn't seem
Yeah, it
too
doesn't
good.
sound like things are going well for him, but hey, maybe he'll join me in the caster booth up here then. We do see Shoop is unfortunately blinded. Didn't take too much damage from that, though. We do see Nugtar getting a pick onto Insomniac, Isaac getting a pick onto Ska, Shoop getting a pick onto Cheesebread, and then Nugtar getting a return pick onto Shoop.
It is now a 2v2.
Briggs sitting on point, saw Dan Burns over there, so is able to get that sneaky little pick with the Guardian. That was kind of brutal. We do see Nugchart coming back in onto A side. It's like, if it were me, I just run C. But like maybe he's not working the same information. Maybe he thinks that they're elsewhere. I don't know. But he is going for this duel. And unfortunately is not able to beat Briggs in that 1v1. So
This is match point here.
Match point. If you got cred, spend them. That's the situation we're looking at here. And man, this has been kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think definitely some of the rounds have been very close, but overall this is very much going into One Trick Wonder's favor.
Yeah, it is certainly looking that way. if
But
you were to just look at seeds, this is what you would expect to happen. But here we are. So yeah, I guess we predicted pretty well with those seeds.
yeah, never
And
say never though. I
Never
mean,
say never. It is possible. It's always possible. We do see Dan Burns pushing out with the judge here. Shoop watching, trying to get those picks. You know, we do see Dan Burns here again, being a little silly, being a little funny. See if they're able to get anything. Man, Aiden is really popping off down there. I hope Bro is okay. We do see Shoop taking down JRB and then Dan Burns taking down Shoop. Insomniac getting a pick onto Dan Burns. We do see Briggs getting a pick onto Nugtart. And that is going to put us at a 2v4. Not looking good for Cook Like Book, but I believe in
yeah,
Cheesebread. Cheesebread's our GOAT. Oh, and we do see he is not able to get that pick. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's one of the things that you'll see here a lot is like the Valorant players do not ADS with the Vandal, and anyone who's not a Valorant player does ADS. And it's a little funny. We just see Scala going down to Briggs, and then that is going to be Sonder taking down Cheesebread. So unfortunately, that is going to be a loss for the side of Cook Like Book.
well, only for the first round.
Only for the first round, or the first game.
Game,
Set.
yes.
Game. Anyway, yeah. So we should get the score updated here in just a moment for the side of the One Trick Wonders. And then we'll probably, yeah. I mean, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? We can see that, or at least we can see that,
Yeah.
you know, Shupra top fragged. I mean, to the surprise of nobody, the Valorant player did well in Valorant.
Yes, very
Isaac?
unexpected.
Isaac was a bit of a, I kind of expected that, and I mean, hey, just below Isaac is Dan Burns.
Yes.
But we did see that katana skin on Isaac, and that makes me think he actually did play some Valorant.
Yeah, I mean, based on he was doing a lot of plays that seemed very Valorant playery. Like,
Yeah, I'd
it
agree
definitely
with that
seemed like he's
sentiment.
at least put a good amount of time into the game.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. We can see that Dan Burns really riding off of his experience as like precision Overwatch player.
Yeah.
I could really see that coming through here, and you know, it's not a surprise that he came up on third. Briggs, of course, Call of Duty player. I mean, yeah, who's shocked? The FPS
Yeah.
player, you know, kind of similar games.
Doing
I mean,
very well to not die there though. He is. It looks.
yeah,
He only
deaths.
has 4 deaths.
I mean, like, yeah, Shoop was dying quite a bit. Shoop being a little popping off, you know. I mean, hey, he was
I mean, he
nearly
wants to
top
get in
fragging.
there
I
and
mean,
play the
technically
game.
Isaac got some more kills, probably because he was like rocking the operator for quite a bit of that game.
Yes.
We do see that Nugtart, another hidden GOAT. Like, he is a League of Legends player. Why is Bro in the top half of the leaderboard with all these Overwatch players? Like, that's actually kind of shocking.
I mean, I feel like that's the point of the Gauntlet games is see like.
Yeah, we're really getting a feel for like where have these players been putting some of their time. Guys,
Yeah.
I don't think Nugtart has been grinding League of Legends all day every day. I think he's been putting some hours into Valorant.
It is interesting to see. I always love seeing like the Rocket League players play any of the other games because I feel like Rocket League of any of them is
The least transferable.
the least
I mean,
transferable.
like, over with Smash. I mean, even Smash.
Smash is pretty.
Yeah, like the rest are like shooters though, because you have like, I mean, League of Legends too. Oh man. No, I feel like Rocket League is definitely like, I don't know. I feel like.
I don't know. I
rough.
feel like for
Rocket League, you put a lot of hours into some very specific mechanics that don't really come up anywhere
Yes.
else. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
being very good at Rocket League is different than being very good at any of the other games.
I'd probably agree with that sentiment. I feel like League of Legends and Smash Ultimate are kind of leaning that direction, but
They are. They have.
I feel like Rocket League is definitely at the far end of that spectrum. But we can go ahead and hop into Gameful here in just a moment. We can see that we are on the map Split. Old habits die hard.
I think the one thing that is about Rocket League though that makes it so much different is there's no heroes, there's no characters.
Yeah,
You are
your car.
just you, and every game is the same. There's no different maps. There's no counter picking. It's just you play the game, and if you're better, you win.
Yeah, but I mean, like, CS is also very
Yes.
similar to that. Man, it's Rocket League. Like, I think that is like one of the premier competitive games to watch because like it's so readable. It's car
is.
soccer. It's car soccer. You could just say car soccer to someone and
It
they'll
is
be
so
like,
approachable.
"Oh, I understand now. It's car soccer." wow, they have rocket boosters attached and are
Yep.
doing crazy flips in the air. But at the end of the day, it's car soccer. But like, you have a game like Valorant, it's like, oh, well, okay, so there are two sides, and one side is trying to plant this spike, it's a bomb, and the other side is trying to defuse it and defend and stop them from planting. And it just
And there's
there's
all these different
all these different
abilities and all this
characters and
stuff going
abilities,
on.
and we can see that they're going into mid here, and there's all these names for these different locations, because like if you're gonna do call outs, right? You want to be able to say, oh, person is in B site heaven. Like,
Yeah, the only one I picked up was Heaven, and all I could understand was it was high ground. Everything
yep.
above you was Heaven.
Hookah! They're in hookah! They're in showers! We do see Isaac is going to miss his shot there as they're all rushing A side high ground. It could be A side heaven, who's to say? We do see that ISO is being played by Mr. Sonder. See, Briggs is watching here. Is able to get that pick onto Dan Burns. And then we see that Saunders is able to get a pick on the Ska. We see Nugtar is getting a pick on the Briggs. We see that Saunders is getting another pick. I didn't see the who. JRB is getting a pick on the Saunder. And then Shub is getting a pick onto somebody else that I didn't see. And wow, that is going to be a quick round for One Trick Wonders. Yes,
Yeah, I was about to
that
say
makes sense.
that I thought it was Coca-Cola book there, but we have switched
Yeah, it
now.
does appear, but it does look like our letters up there are correct, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because that is Dan Burns. Dan Burns is on Cook Like Book. Yes. Okay. Yep. Man, just like I'm not calling him Jolo because now I'm just like associating Lymphonolancer with Dan Burns. I'm like, okay, that's Dan Burns. I don't have time to think about his IGN. Like, it's Dan Burns.
I hope he watches back this stream and
Yeah. The same thing
sees
happened
how
with
often
Sonder.
he's getting doxxed.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to go with Jolo, but we got Sonder here and Insomniac, Mr. Andrew Brennis. Just see Shoot picking up two quick kills with the Bulldog. Unfortunately, not able to finish him off as Jolo is able to pick up a kill onto Shoop.
Yeah, this
Briggs
is
firing off
such
a
a
couple shots,
quick
able to get a
round
pick
here.
onto Dan Burns. And now it is a 1v4 situation for Nugtart here. Let's see what he's able to do. He is going to pick up that Bulldog, the Bulldog being a very solid weapon, but unfortunately Insomniac has that Guardian. Also another solid weapon.
Yes.
Like, there are some like mid-tier solid weapons, because like it's all based on the economy, right? How much money do you have to buy guns? And like the Guardian is a very solid weapon. It's a battle rifle essentially. It's like a marksman rifle. So you have that. You have the Bulldog, which is like a better Spectre. The Spectre being like a SMG. It's got 30 bullets. The Bulldog has 24 bullets. It's an assault rifle, but it has like, if you ADS, you get a 3-round burst. It's also just like a pretty solid weapon for how much it's costing you. I mean, just like kind of like a worse Vandal, really. Maybe a worse Phantom would be a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
But we do see Shoop creeping around, knows he's there. Like, look at the cursor placement. He knows. He just knows exactly where you are.
And that looks so much like wall hacks.
That is
was
what
like,
thousands of hours of Valorant will get you, ladies and gentlemen. Like, holy.
The ability to know.
Literally just knows. Like, you play someone, like, you just know. Look at this cursor placement. Like, he is aiming exactly where they be popping out at, specifically where he knows that they're going to be by the time he's able to react. And it's just absolutely, like, you can watch that his cursor is staying at the same place on that angle. Like,
and
it's
he's
actually
still getting
crazy.
kills here.
He is
doing...
still getting picks here.
Oh
just got
my
another
goodness.
pick. That is going to be a 4K from Shoop, a flawless win for the side of the One Trick Wonders.
This is just...
Yeah, watching these Valorant players play, like, especially we have like the side-by-side comparison where it's like, Andrew is an incredible Smash Ultimate player. He doesn't play a lot of Valorant.
No.
But you can see the difference. Like, it is palpable.
I think it's so interesting to see, obviously all the Valorant players have a downside today. They have to not play their normal role.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting to see like a game like Valorant where, I'm going to be perfectly honest, it feels like aiming and some of the basics are more important than character specifics.
Yeah,
I feel like that nerfing a Val character or a Valorant player is very difficult. There's not much you can take away from them that would...
Yeah, where like for Overwatch, it's like if you have like a support player, you may be put on tank and you may not have a strong tank roster, but like you just do what the team needs from you and you do what you need to do to carry. We do see that they've evened it up to about 3-3 here. So, it's anyone's game. We can see that Andrew is watching that spike. And he is rocking the Guardian. We'll see if he's able to get any picks there. I do believe that Shupra is still alive over there. Yep, we do see Insomniac getting a kill on the Ska. That is going to be Nugtart taking out Insomniac. So it's now 2v2. We do have Briggs and ISO, I believe, is either Dan Burns or Sonder. So that is going to be Briggs taking out Nugtart. So it's now a 1v2
there we
situation.
go.
There is Dan Burns, all alone. Sorry, Jolo. There's Jolo.
Jolo's going to have to
all
come
alone.
get the spike here.
Yeah, let's see what he can
With
do.
only
Briggs,
30 seconds left.
Briggs is going to be watching that like a hawk. ISO is sitting elsewhere on the map. Maybe hasn't gotten the memo yet that Spike is all the way at spawn. So I guess we'll see what happens here. Yeah, is going to be able to pick up that Spike, and A side is looking pretty open. Like, yeah, you can definitely see that. They have 10 seconds left. They're camping B site. He's all the way over at A. It's like, Chief, go fast, plant the Spike. You got this. You got this. You got this. Just plant. Just plant. Oh, is that enough time? Is that he's gonna get timed out?
Oh!
Just
my goodness.
barely not enough time. Unfortunate. He did not have time to be checking his corners there. I feel a little bad for Dan. I'm not gonna lie. That was absolutely
so
brutal.
Close.
Almost got his team on the board. But I mean, hey, showing that like they have the potential. If they can take out Shoop, like they're getting places. Suddenly it's a much more even game.
I feel like it's a bit difficult to focus a player though.
Yeah, because like they don't have the same information we do. We can be like, oh, look at that. Shoop is right there on A site. They should go kill Shoop.
But I mean,
But they
they don't
can't do
even
that.
know if there's someone on A site.
Yeah, they don't. We do see that. Sorry, Sonder is going to be missing that shot there. He's rocking ISO. We do see Shoop getting a kill onto JRB. Unsurprisingly, Shoop and Dan Burns getting the kill onto Shoop. That's what we want to see. Well, I mean, that's what CLB wants to see. Okay. I'm not lying. I would like to see CLB.
Already
take this
to a
game
4v2 here.
Yeah, it is a 4v2 here. Looking pretty good for CLB. We do see that it is Briggs and whoever's playing Sova. I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but
I think I just saw Insomniac there accidentally drop his gun.
And unfortunately, Scott is going to be using that operator to get the pick, and then Insomniac is also going to be walking into that. Unfortunate for the side of the One Trick Wonders. Hey, they're on the board.
Yes.
Yep, so now One Trick Wonders is not infinitely more points than them, or well, an unknown number.
It's like, only 4 times.
It's only 4 times, and hey, that's a much better number than whatever 4 divided by 0 is.
If they win this next one, it goes from 4 times to 2 times. That's
even
twice.
Better. They double their points.
Exactly.
Guys, they could double their points here. I don't think you understand. Like, this is crazy stonks. Like, hold on a second. Gamers.
Now, obviously, last round, we did see them at least getting 3. I'm pretty sure.
Now,
oh my goodness.
3K is going to be dashing away, checking for his position. And that's going to be a 4K for Shoop. Is Shoop
Will
able
it be
to
the
get
5K? I'm pretty sure he's going to run for it. He wants it.
Will One Trick Wonders run it down so Shoop can get the 5K? Okay, look at Shoop's pathing here. Like, he is already walking toward where this person is. All right, knows exactly where they are now. Knows exactly where they are now.
There's the ace.
And that is going to be an ace from Shoop. All I'm saying is that, like, in the game where it was like Henry and Sting, Mason, we didn't see any aces, I don't believe. Yeah, we didn't see any aces. And here we have Shoop getting an ace. Like, hey, there you go, gamer. Like, damn. I don't know how Henry's doing in his match now. He is versing against Super Electronic. It did sound like Aiden Super Electronic was kind of popping off down there and not in the good way. So,
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that means bad news for Aiden and good news for Henry.
We will see.
Yep, we do see a bit of a mid presence from the side of Cook Like Book. See if they're able to get something off. We do see that Sonder is popping double tap. I'm not sure exactly what that does for ISO. We do see Dan Burns running in there. Sonder is, of course,
pretty sure the double tap, if he kills someone, I think he is just able to 2-shot.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, damn.
And if he kills someone while it's going down, it refreshes it.
Ah, okay.
That's just my guess.
JRB getting a kill with the Sheriff onto Briggs. There's going to be Somniac getting a pick onto JRB, getting that retake onto JRB.
And Shoop on the flank here.
Shoop is on the flank here. Let's see what he's able to get off. Shoop is able to get a pick onto Dan Burns. That is going to be almost a pick onto the Sage on their team, but it's not going to be quite enough. We do see that Scott and Cheesebread. Cheesebread is on the run. Saw him running that way. Knows he's in that direction. Yep, that is going to be him getting
Oh
a pick
my!
onto Nugtar, just
He doesn't know
unfortunately.
where he
And that is
is.
going to be Isaac stealing that 4K with the operator.
So what character is Shoop playing there?
Shoop is playing Reyna, okay? Where basically you can get these charges where when you get a kill, you can either choose to like go invulnerable and like invisible
Yeah.
and like move around, or you can like heal yourself.
And it looks like so far he's been doing that invisible and
Yeah,
just
it lets
messing
you
with the opponent. I
running
mean,
circles around them and then also gaining valuable information.
yeah, when you're new to Valorant,
It's like,
in
what
my
do these
I've
characters do?
always thought of Valorant as I never knew that there was invisibility in this game.
You know, Valorant used to be the game, which like I'm sure League of Legends also used to be the game where you could be like, okay, I know what all the characters do. Now it's like, okay, what does Harbor do? I have never seen this person before. Hello? He controls water, I guess? But I mean, hey, there we are. Just see a bit of a fight here. That is going to be Briggs taking down JRB. We do see Dan Burns taking down Insomniac. We see Briggs taking down, I believe that was Dan Burns. Shootbread taking down Cheesebread. Shootbread taking down Nugtart. What else is going on here? Popping up right in front of
Oh,
Scott, and Scott is able to get that operator kill. So a bit unfortunate positioning from Shoop, and that
I
is
think bit of
unfortunately
a
not able to get the op kill onto Isaac. Isaac is going to be securing that back.
it seemed a bit of an ego there to show up right in the face of someone
Yeah,
holding an op.
little. Okay, he might be feeling a little good. Might be feeling a little good now. We do see that we have
Completely
the
understandable after getting an ace a few rounds ago.
Yeah, we do see that that Cypher ult is up on the side of Cook Like Buck, along with the Sage ult and the, I am completely blanking on Astra. Astra? I think it's Astra.
I'm not the one to ask.
Hopefully it's Astra, but hey, if we're wrong, I don't know. Probably nothing will happen. We do see that, what is it? Cook Like Book is kind of sitting in their spawn currently, not really going. Gamers? Hello? Dan Burns?
Now this is what they did during against us.
They just.
They waited one or 2 minutes before even attempting to push in,
And
just to mess with us, make us wonder where they are.
just being a little silly, like just denying all information, just like
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't been doing it the whole time, because against us, it was every single round. We had no idea where anyone was. We couldn't.
he just wouldn't push in until the very. This is a little silly. I'm kind of a fan of this strategy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but we do see Cheesebread try and get some information on A, and then we see that Ska is getting a bit of. We just see him firing some shots on B, which probably means that trying to signal that they're going for a B push, maybe when really they're trying to go for an A push. I guess we'll see what's going on, because like they're just kind of sitting in a circle, and it's kind of funny. Cheesebread took quite a bit of damage there, but is able to heal himself up with Sage's ability. Yeah, JRB just
They are just sitting there.
what a silly little guy. If we could put a picture of like a cute cat on screen, I think we should do that, but we can't. So just imagine a picture of a cute kitten while I say, what a silly little guy. So we do see Dan Burns has picked up an operator. Let's see what he's able to get off of that. I do believe that's Astra ult coming down. That is that big wall. Blocks sound, I believe. So you cannot hear people on the other side. Or see them, obviously.
And is this the round, or is it next round where they will reset?
No, we are still a few rounds off of that. That'll be at the end of round 12. So round 13 is where it resets.
I see.
And it's 13 to win. So
you will always play at least an attack and defense round.
yeah, you'll always play at least one round to the other side if you do really badly. We do see quite a few picks coming down, but at the end of the day, it looks like Cook Like Book is not in a great position here. We do see Dan Burns trying to get a pick onto Isaac there. Unfortunately, not going to be enough, and that is going to be Isaac getting a pick onto Dan Burns. That is going to be Isaac going for the defuse, getting half of it, and then telling Insomniac to get the other half so he can get an ult point.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, because basically the spike has two kind of like indicators.
Yes.
And you can fill it up halfway and then stop and get someone else to fill it up. When you fill up at least one of those indicators, you get an ult point.
I remember there was a round where I finished off the last person and they had to tell me to defuse because I completely forgot I had to do that.
They were nearly running 3 operators from the side of One Trick Wonders, which would have been very funny. It does look like they switched to a Guardian on one of those.
That would be quite interesting to see.
Absolute cinema. Like, 5 operators? Gamers, consider the following. 5 Odins. Like, let's talk. It'd be content. So we do see Insomniac is watching the road to A high, trying to see if he can get something. And we just see him
He gets
getting quite
2-3.
3K. Okay, from Andrew. Hey, on the board now. Like, you've caught my attention. Okay, that's gonna be Isaac picking
Oh
up the
my
other two.
goodness.
That's gonna be flawless from just 2 people from the side of One Trick Wonders. Wow.
How did you get there?
How did you get cheating? Okay, I guess. Actually, yeah, you can see that they're having a little bit of banter. I mean, yeah, Isaac and JRB are on the same Overwatch team, so I'm sure they know each other quite a bit.
4 of the Overwatch players are on that team.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
there is actually quite a few Overwatch players. I'm
I
pretty sure
actually
it's
wonder how odd it is to be the odd man
Dan
out
Burns,
there. Yeah.
Dan Burns to the other team, like, hey guys, let's talk about this. Maybe don't consider the following. We do see that Saunders getting a pick onto Dan Burns there. Saunders is kind of like a
And the pick going
sleeper
right back.
OP kind of gamer. Like, what's going on here? See Cheesebread getting a pick onto Shoop. We see how many operators does Cook Like Book have? Do they have 2? Do they have 3? Like, who knows?
Can we get a tab here to figure
like,
out that?
I'm pretty sure we see 3 operators because JRB is also running one. Like, gamers. What are
Oh
we
my
doing here?
god, this is just an
Yeah, there's so many operator kills.
And now a
Insomniac just
1v1.
rocking the Guardian.
someone with
Okay.
an op, someone without.
Op versus Guardian. This is the official lore matchup. Who wins? Like, okay, let's talk about this. Okay, no longer the lore matchup. It's now a 1v2 because Cheesebread decided to bring. I believe that was JRB. Nope, sorry.
I believe I just
That's
heard
gonna be Dan
Aiden say,
Burns.
"You are on my team. You know this." I think he might have just
You're
got
on
team
my
killed.
team. You know this. Man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So Insomniac is maybe it's not Dan Burns is the odd man out. Maybe I was
The
wrong.
first half of this round was so quick, and this is now just
Yeah, because that's Dan Burns. Like, hold on a second. Who is on blue team? That's an Overwatch player. I guess we'll find out in just a moment. If we can, if we can pull up the scoreboard, we can see that it is Isaac. Apologies. Isaac is the Overwatch player.
yes.
Guys, let's talk about this. He'd probably also say, like, hi, my name is Isaac, also known as Isaac.
Yes.
Yeah, because, yeah. Mr. Bird. What's the story behind that, huh? Why are you Bird?
No idea.
No idea. Just
I don't even know
decided?
myself.
Hey.
I chose the name. and
Maybe it's
then
like
it stuck.
a soul check, you know? Like it just came to you.
I know Luke's tag Froggy is because he likes frogs.
Yeah, that's
I'm not really a big
that's
bird
fair.
person.
just you like
It just
like
happened.
the idea of flying maybe. Oh, we
I
just
don't
see
know.
Dan Burns getting a pick onto Sonder there. Briggs is just backing up from the mid area. Oh, I'm good. No, thank you. Yep, we can see that he's running down those smokes there. JRB rocking
And
the Odin.
So is
Hey,
someone else. I saw
my
another.
man, Odin Gaming.
I think it looks like they are trying anything they can here to win this.
Yeah, it kind of just
I think
feels
they're
like
having
having
some
fun.
fun.
With it. They're having some fun with this, and that's really at the end of the day, isn't that the most important thing for the Gauntlet of games? Insomniac is just on the back foot, like getting kind of Ska peeking,
turning
with
the
that
corner to a
operator Odin, like 4 members of the enemy team, like ooh. Here we have Isaac being a little silly. We can see that Dan Burns popping the ultimate, but unfortunately Shoop is able to take him out. We do see that Braze is getting that sneaky little pick there. Ska is on the run with the operator, like, oh, which way should I be aiming? And that is going to be going to the side of the One Trick Wonders.
And this is the last. Oh no, never mind. That was the last round. So now we do have the reset here.
So now it's pistols again. We'll be seeing again that classic, that ghost, that sheriff. We can see apparently Ska here has decided on the classic. Isaac. So Isaac's character can just buy I'm pretty sure it's like a better sheriff.
Oh really?
Yeah, because his character gets like one of their basic abilities is they get a better sheriff, and then their ultimate is they get a better operator.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's
What makes them better? What's the
I'm pretty sure you can like ADS with the sheriff. I'm pretty sure.
ADS?
Yeah, is there anything else that's better about I'm now blanking on his name. Yeah, okay. So you may be able to ADS with his sheriff, and I think it's cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper as well. Yep, it is a ability. We do see Noctar getting quite a few picks here. That is going to be a 4K. Is he able to finish it off? That is going to be a 5K
goodness.
for the League of Legends player in Valorant. Guys, what's going on? That is going to be them
This is what the
securing their
Gauntlet of games is
third
about.
game. Yeah, literally. It's like, okay, guys, Nugtart Brandon Lamb is here. He's here to say, yeah, I may not play Valorant all the time, but I'm here to play Valorant. Like, gamers, what are we even talking about? Yeah, feel pretty bad to be the one-trick wonders. Maybe they're being a little silly about it. Maybe they're being a little silly with it.
I mean, when you're up this far, I feel like you can at least have a few
Yeah,
silly rounds.
you can have a few silly rounds before it's like, okay, gamers, let's lock in, let's win. We want to be the people to win the backpack. By the way, did you know there's a backpack you win by
I
being
did
the
know
ultimate
that.
victor of the Gauntlet of Games? We see quite a number of picks coming down, but that is going to be Isaac and whoever's playing ISO. And now it's just Cheese Bread rocking the.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that's one
1v1
Bucky
here.
kill. Bucky based. Based. He's going for a better gun. Oh, did not grab the Vandal. Gamer, okay. Getting the empty Judge. Good start. That is going to be him creeping around. Oh, saw him. Knows he's there. Knows he's there. Did not go for the
Neither
Vandal,
player can
which
jump
is
over
like
the
the
wall.
craziest part. Yeah, just pick up the pick up the AR. No, no, Lucas, grab the AR. It's right there.
What do you mean? There's no ARs in this game.
Yes, that is going to be Sonder running all the way over to B site. I'm pretty sure.
But it looks
Yeah,
like...
yeah, it looks like Cheese Bread knows. Oh, he's pulling out the classic. Guys, he's ready. Okay, the Judge is a fairly good weapon for this. But maybe Saunders able to channel his inner J and just pull out a classic that's not like anyone else's.
Oh my goodness!
Does not see him. That is going to be a classic kill coming down onto Cheese Bread.
He was not expecting him to be there.
Yeah, just doesn't know those angles to check. Unfortunate.
Well, if I was in that situation, I would have expected to see him running to one of the points.
Yeah,
I did not.
planting, just not like sitting there in the corner like a little gremlin.
Yes.
I mean, hey, whatever gets the dub.
Oh, we're almost at match point here.
Yeah, but you see.
I wonder if we'll see any of the
see
Valorant
three
games.
judges coming out from the side of Cook Like Book. Okay, be a little silly with it, but hey, I mean that's what we're here for.
But
Coming
I
down
wonder
to
if we'll
mid
see
here with
any
the
game
judges, like
go
let's
to
just
game
spray them
3.
down. I get maybe the finals will go down to game 3. I guess we'll see. Isaac is running up here. He's got his Vandal. He's feeling pretty good. He does have that card that you can use to just teleport out if things get bad. Did get blinded. That is going to be him getting the pick onto fake Phoenix, and then Shoop is able to get the pick onto real Phoenix as well as Cheese Bread. So now it's just Dan Burns, Mr. Jello. Let's see what he can do.
I think he's got this.
I think he's got this. He's creeping around, all right, going into the mid sight line. He sees that Vandal. He wants that Vandal. Isaac may know he's there now. It's unclear. I don't think he does. I don't think he saw it. We can see his line of vision there did not include that Vandal. But yeah, great choice from Dan Burns to pick up the Vandal instead of using a Judge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good for this fight. Throwing out that smoke means that they might know he's there now.
Oh,
Yep,
and
Insomniac
they
was
do.
watching and is able to get that pick. So very unfortunate. So it is now match point. 12-3.
That it is.
Impossible? No. Unlikely? Probably.
I'd love to see what they're running here. I could see some very interesting
what
things.
are they running? What is our scoreboard looking like? I'm a little curious. Let's see. We got
I saw
it's not looking great for their buy gamers, and we do see 4 Vandals and a Guardian coming down from the side of the One Trick Wonders.
This is going to be a very interesting last round. Or it'll be over immediately. Looks like they are all immediate. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yep, we do see Jeremy getting a pick. Not going to be, wow, there was a lot of kills coming down very quickly. At the end of the day, though, it is a 3v2 now, favoring the One Trick Wonders. Cheese Bread hiding in this corner, taking out Isaac. They now probably know
now
he's
it's 2v2.
there. Yeah, now it's a 2v2. Insomniac, and I'm pretty sure that's Shupra and Brimstone.
Insomniac is at 15 health. He will die to, I'm pretty sure, anything.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
But they are running to A. They are going
do
to
have the
plant
spike.
to A, and they have no idea. They are watching these corners.
Yeah, Cheese Bread, and I'm not sure who's on the jet. Is it Sonder? Pretty sure it's Sonder on the jet.
I believe so.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's probably Sonder on the jet.
But they are going to plant on A here, I'm sure. It looks like they're finally realizing that, yeah, they are not here.
Are they? They're just like, okay, nothing's happening. Okay, yeah, they now know it's been planted, and they're like, okay, it's on the other side of the map. Who could have guessed they went and planted all the way over there? Why couldn't they just plant it close? How
That would have been the
inconsiderate.
better idea.
Yeah, how inconsiderate.
Walk
of them.
into the two people that are aiming down sights.
Yep, so you can see that they're both sitting on opposite sides of this point here, trying to
Ooh,
pick them out wherever they
Insomniac does
can.
go
You see
down.
Dan Burns getting that pick. Knows
So
where
it's
he
just
is.
Briggs
Let's see what
here.
Briggs is able to do. Yep. Briggs.
Oh,
Ooh,
unfortunate.
unfortunately, saw him first, but wasn't able to get that pick onto Dan Burns. And that's going to be a defuse, which means that we're going to be playing a little bit longer. Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that's 4-12. Hey, that is
Winnable.
yeah,
That's
winnable,
what it is.
winnable. Only 3 times their score. Like think about it. They were 4 times their score before. Now it's only 3 times. So
Exactly.
it's looking better.
Better?
Yes. Yes.
It's always looking better after a win.
Yeah, we're in engineering school. It's looking better.
It's all in the
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, true. It's all a numbers game, except for when you look at the actual scoreboard, and it's like, oh, that doesn't look too great.
Hey, the scoreboard's all numbers too.
Yeah, I mean, really, do numbers even matter?
No.
No. Like, what's pi? 3.1? Maybe, if you need to get more
It's whatever
precise.
my calculator says.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
whatever my calculator says. The number's not even real. Like, hello? Doesn't even exist. We do see Isaac picking up a pick onto someone on the blue side. I don't know. Ska is going to also be getting a pick. I didn't quite catch who it was. Ska is going to be taking down Sonder. We see Ska is going to be taking down Insomniac. There's going to be Isaac getting a pick onto Cheese Bread. So it's now a 2v3. Is Briggs is not able
Oh
to
my
get the pick.
goodness, 3v1.
Ska is kind of wiping his way through this, like on 4K. Okay.
We've seen Isaac doing great so far. He could very much take this back.
Isaac, clutch your kick. Let's see it, okay? Match point. Like, gamers.
It looks like they are already
firing squad. No.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay.
Death by firing squad.
That is going to be, hey, it's now 5-12. It's pretty crazy. It's also 10:02. That's also pretty crazy. You're going to what?
We still got 9 more rounds left.
Yeah, we do still have 9 more rounds left and maybe even a game 3. I guess we'll see. Man, it could go to overtime. We could have 20 rounds left. Like,
you never know.
Yeah. Hey, I guess we'll see how this goes. Caleb would prefer it didn't go to overtime.
It is a win by 2,
you heard it here
isn't
first. It is win by 2. It is like tennis. I think that's how tennis works, right? Like deuce?
Yeah.
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 Sorry, we just lost our tennis graphics player. They left a little bit earlier, so we can't check with them. But
already going great.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that's how that works. The gamers have confirmed that is how tennis works. We would be the ones to know, actually, if you think about it. So ISO has locked Nugtart in that 1v1. Let's see if he's able to hit a shot. Ooh, unfortunately not able to land it. That is going to be Sonder picking up a kill onto Nugtart. Isaac sitting in this smoke, looking for people. I'm not sure who he's going to see from this angle. We do see, man, what's going on here? Gamers, there's now a 3v4. I kind of feel like One Trick Wonders are kind of being a little silly with it. So it is currently just Sonder left for the side of One Trick Wonders in the 1v2. Clutch your kick moment. Let's see it.
I think he's running to A.
Yeah, for those who don't know, clutch your kick. Basically, if you don't clutch up the game, you get kicked out of the party.
I see.
See you later. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Clutch your kick.
He's not running to A.
Generally,
I wonder what his plan is here. He only has 30 seconds.
A 1v all situation.
I think he is. Oh my goodness.
What's he?
He's faking it. He's going back to B.
Oh, JRB. No, is that JRB? And that's not cheese bread. Who's on the chat?
I think it is cheese bread.
No, it's Dan Burns. Dan Burns is the jet.
And he does do it back at B. You see them running back, realizing what happened.
Dan Burns looking for him, saw him, looking for that shot, and does land the shots, which is going to let them get that defuse off, which means, gamers, they're only down like half the points.
Yeah.
That's like infinite. It's
like
just
a moment ago, they were down by 4 times.
Yeah, like they've bringing that back. That's like half as much of a gap.
They literally doubled their points in the last 3 rounds.
Whoa, gamers. What's going on here?
Never say never.
Never say never. We could be okay, we don't want to cast or curse it, so we're not going to say anything. But you know what we're thinking. Like maybe this could be a Averse Ray Eepsway, you might say, if I may.
We never know. I guess we'll know very soon.
I mean, hey,
Probably.
go take a
Who
day
knows?
to lay by the bay. I just may. We do see that, they're pushing out onto
Ooh.
near B site here, being a little silly. Shoop is going to be taken down by JRB.
And you know,
which-
so far it has looked like Shoop is dying early. I think that's why the comeback is happening.
Yeah, I mean, Shoop has been playing very, very aggressively and has been maybe underestimating the opposition. We do see that Dan Burns is able to get that pick onto Briggs. That is going to be a plant onto A site and is now a
Oh, that's
sorry,
what the
a
double
2v2
tap
situation.
is. The double tap, it gives you a little shield. And if you kill someone, you
Okay.
get the shield.
Oh yeah, it
for
puts like a little
longer.
orb out that you
Yeah.
shoot the orb to get the shield. Okay, interesting. So we do see them, sitting on point, seeing what's going on.
2v2 could be anyone's game.
Yeah. Okay. Dan Burns, let's see
Insomniac's
it.
sitting right on the
Mr. Dan Burns, get a 2K right now, or else. Calling it here. Isaac is watching that angle. Is not able to catch JRB, just a little bit
running
too
away.
slow on the shot.
Will he get this one
It does
though?
look like it's just JRB.
He does not get that one
JRB
either.
is able to get the pick onto Isaac, but Insomniac
And
is going to
attackers
get the pick
do win.
onto JRB, and that is going to be a dub for the side of the One Trick Wonders.
Amazing last few rounds there. That
yeah,
was
amazing. Really bringing it back. Almost saw the reverse sweep. I may have jinxed it. May have cast or cursed, but, hey. Hey, that's where we're at. We do see a bit of a mix-up here. I mean, Shoop still at the top, but then Scoff45, Mr. Tracer player himself, coming up second in the leaderboard for average
Isaac's
combat
still up
score.
there, top 3.
But
But then look at Insomniac. He was right near the bottom in the previous game.
And now he's
And
really
now he's
brought
at
himself
fourth.
up. Like,
He was
Andrew Insomniac, the Joker player.
Hey, you have to
Hey.
shoot a gun when you play Joker.
Yeah, true.
in Smash.
For his neutral special, Joker uses a gun. It's really prepared him for this moment
Yeah.
of playing Sova. Okay, I don't know what this average combat score means. Like,
I don't know either.
Non-existent number, but apparently Scott had a 267 and Shoop had a 325. Hey,
Big number better.
Sorry,
That's the most I know.
375. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I think bigger number better.
Yes.
Like,
I don't think this is golf.
That's how my gamer brain works. Like, okay, he's got a bigger number. Guys, this is crazy. So, if we could pull up the bracket scene once that's updated, that would Hello, everyone. It looks like it's running a bit late. As I mentioned, it is right around 10 o'clock. So it looks like we're going to be wrapping up for tonight. I'm not sure when the finals will be, but when I know, I will be sure to let you all know. But that's going to be all from us for tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
that was a great match to watch.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely incredible. And be sure to stay up to date with MTU Esports and like and subscribe, follow along with the Huskies. Upcoming for MTU, we are going to be versing on Monday, League of Legends versus California State University, San Bernardino. On Wednesday, we're going to be versing Overwatch versus Savannah College of Art and Design. Yeah, and then we'll keep you posted on when the finals are happening. Thank you again to all of our partners for supporting MTU Esports. I've been Ben.
I've been Chris.
And hey, have a great night.